Whether it's love or war, I go for the throat. Toe to toe, blow for blow, you don't want that choke. If I go for broke, I make sure that shit's broken. Kool-Aid through the walls, then leave that bitch open. You can follow my lead and pass right through. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Y'all preaching to the choir, I'm dancing with the devil. If she's in another castle, then I'm on another level. In the Garden of Eden, beg your pardon, we eating deep in the heart of me greedy. I'm hardened and feeding, you starving and bleeding. Hit you with the bone crusher, keep on bumping them gums, then we gon' touch ya. Pause, stop, rewind, erase tape. Toss them in the trunk, go make that bass shake. Make your face break, snap your damn neck. My resume a ransom, no write that damn check. Big chillin', monkey chillin'. Gorilla, banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. Big chillin', monkey chillin'. Gorilla, banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. I don't climb.
Mad villain. Balls, balls, balls. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the roundest podcast around. I'm your host, Young Bill Fridge, a.k.a. Billy. And I got a co-host for you. I'll raise you one ball. That's right. Nightmare, you're live on Lolcow Balls. How you doing?
I'm feeling ballsy.
It's
Very ballsy.
It's you're adding to your testicle portfolio. You're a testy, you're ballsy, and soon you might be a little nutty because I heard Steak's getting fired.
What?
I made that up, but him and I have been beefing lately. So I want to start rumors. I just want to start rumors.
You should want to straight up go with, he's getting fired. That's good. That's one way to go about it.
No. It's a wild day. You know, we're day 2 of this new venture. This is the LolcowUniverse Frenemies podcast. You and I were once great friends. We traveled literally for 2 hours in a car with some guy that tried to take us to a strip club on our way to fat camp.
Should have taken him up on that option, to be honest with you.
To be honest,
he was really excited. He was so excited. He started recommending like the gay ones. He was like, "Look, I just want to go to a strip club."
It would have been cool. It would have been cool for you. It would have been kind of fun, but also I was tired. You were tired. Sleep is always better than strange, expensive vajayjay, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right there. I was gone.
You were on 30 hours. I was done after like 6 hours. I'm like, no, I'm tired. Octoling coming through. Just teabagged Espo. Espo kind of teabagged. Shout out to Octoling. Much love and appreciation.
Hell yeah.
Octoling actually had great things to say about yesterday's episode. A lot of people had pretty good things to say about yesterday's episode. My mom, by the way, I said this on Rewind today, and I'm going to say it again. I just got to put it in the damn live chat so I can pull it up on the screen.
It's already there, to be fair, on the side. If you
it is? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we were in the exact same one you were in earlier.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, honestly,
look at
I read this.
My mom's review. Mom says,
hit me, man.
Heart, excellent balls with Nightmare. Bravo. It will be a classic first new show host pairing, in my humble opinion. I think she means humble. She could mean honest, but I'm thinking humble. May the good dynamics between you two continue. Star eye emoji. 5 stars. 5 stars from Mama the Fridge.
Stars.
You got a 5-star
episode
from our first episode. Mama the Fridge thinks 5 stars. Pretty big,
dude. when I was on test, when I noticed you tagged me, and I looked at it, and I was just like, damn, that hits the feels. Because we all know about Mama Fridge's approval ratings.
Yeah, no, she's widely approved. Friend of the show, Hugh Jass, constantly quotes Mama the Fridge when I'm acting up.
Keep you in check. That's kind of, that's pretty good. But no, I read it and I was like, damn, that meant a lot to see. Like that hit me in the feels. I was like, damn.
But we both have a couple things planned out. You mind if I go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're kind of a fucking asshole. Right? Right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
no shit.
Right?
The LCU.
Right? You're kind of a fucking asshole, and some people think I'm an asshole. And I thought here today, it'd be great if you and I conversed throughout the episode. Reddit, there's a lot of people asking on Reddit, am I the asshole for the situations that they put themselves in? And I think every time we get a dono, we'll confront one of these questions, and you and I will decide, are they the asshole? Because we're pretty much professionals, dude. So
That is true. I do have a professional asshole.
So every time we get a super chat, we'll go answer one of these people's questions. Are they the asshole? I think we'd be able to decide.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Do you know, there's a lot of crazy ones out there. So I'm incredibly excited to review if someone is an asshole.
Con in the chat, longtime
Ballsy,
viewer.
ballsy.
Con in the chat, longtime viewer says, who's the new lesbian? This is a guy named Nightmare.
fucked up.
You might not be familiar. He's the old lesbian, like, tucked tail and ran off with my money.
That's fucked up. This whole Ellen May thing, by the way, that needs to go.
What do they say?
When Ellen May.
What's Ellen
Is it
May?
Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres anime? Like you're Ellen
No, but
DeGeneres?
like Ellen May.
Oh.
They compare me to her.
What's the May
That's
part?
fucked up.
Oh,
Mayor.
Mayor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
They're combining the names, Billy.
Dude, you have
I'm literally being rassed off right now. It's
you
kind
have-
of fucked up.
you have no R in the pronunciation of Ellen Mayer.
Fucking fuck my ancestors, am I right? Like, what do you want me to do?
I'm not talking
Think of
bad
the
about
fucking
it.
children, Billy.
It's true. It's true.
Fuck.
Ellen Mayer. I'm like, Ellen May, like anime? Like, what is that? Are you an anime version of Ellen? I kind of see it that way, but like if you had a fucking Hadouken, dude. Do you like Street Fighter?
I haven't played Street Fighter since I was like a wee child.
I played
Mortal Kombat's where it's at, man.
I played some Mortal Kombat, but I chipped my tooth on Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That was like my game when I was a kid. And they got the Street Fighter movie coming out next year, and I'm stoked for it.
It looks good.
People say it looks cheesy. I'm like, good.
Nah, that's how it needs to be, though.
Yeah.
It's a fighting movie. It's not
Yeah.
meant to be like this over the top, like amazing project. It's meant to be cheesy. That's what I like about them.
Give me John Wick style combat in a cartoon setting. I don't need anything else. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Why are people bringing up Christy Mack? Oh, because of your tattoos. Isn't Christy Mack
Okay.
the porn star with the tattoos?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Body art is beautiful.
It's true.
It's true.
It is true. I just don't know if I want to be.
Compared to a porn star?
Yeah.
Because you're humble?
Yeah. Nah, definitely not humble.
Now, if a porn star gets paid $2,000 for having sex, how much money would you be worth?
Not a lot. I get butt fucked near every other week in this fucking universe. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting railed, man.
Dude,
I can't even leave.
Dude, it's you quit yesterday, and now you got 2 shows.
It doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid.
Kalo Dano says Christy Mack got beat up. Yeah, a long time ago, Kalo. What the fuck are you bringing that up for, dude? That's fucking
fuck are we
weird.
talking?
Christy Mack got beat up by her MMA boyfriend, and this was like a decade ago.
Bro,
Kalo's bringing it up like
is
a
he
fucking
trying-
weird. He's weird, dude. He's actually weird. Kalo, stop talking unless it's the form of a $10 super chat because you're
Well, he
one
said-
guying me over abuse.
He said, who's this cute little lesbian and how tight is her pussy? What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
That's not okay. Fank dropping a hot dog emoji. Let's get the party started. Am I the asshole
I'm excited.
for connecting my ear pod after my niece swallowed it to see if it would play in her stomach? Let's see. When my 3-year-old niece swallowed my sister's left AirPod, everyone started worrying right away. I was trying to lighten the situation, so I connected the AirPod to my phone and put my ear on her stomach to check if I could hear it. Surprisingly, I actually did hear a little sound coming from inside her, which made the moment a bit funny for me. But the people around us didn't really find it amusing. They all looked at me like I wasn't taking things seriously at all. I was just trying to calm the mood, but instead I ended up being the only one laughing while everyone else was still stressing about the AirPod inside her.
That's amazing. I need to know, the only way to find out if he's the asshole, what song did he play?
That's a good question. Let's see if it was here in the responses. I am seeing nothing in the immediate top response. So what song do you think would guarantee he was the asshole? And what song do you think would make him not an asshole?
I feel like if he played anything that isn't glam rock, he's probably an asshole. I don't know why, but glam rock seems really fitting for a situation where a child like swallows an AirPod.
Yeah, like what if it was like a kid's song? Like
Baby Shark?
Yeah, Baby Shark, asshole, right? Like this kid's
Yeah, that's an asshole move.
It's an asshole move. You play Baby Shark right after a kid swallows an AirPod, the kid starts dancing, and you're just laughing at your tiny little 3-year-old speaker in front of you. I'm gonna say definitely.
How do they even get access to one of them and not the other? Like
the earpods?
Case, they just swallow. Yeah, like do you just leave them fucking laying outside the box? Because that's psycho behavior.
Well,
Let's be fucking real.
The baby might have pulled it out of the ear while the 3-year-old was in his lap, pulled it out and swallowed it. You know, like
was he Morbius? Like what do you like? Just
a lot could happen with a kid on your lap. You're watching something, it's sitting in your ear. The kid is playing with your ear. You're like, stop, and the kid finally just pulls it out and eats it, and you're like, oh shit, you know. Like
you definitely let that happen then though. Like they're not that speedy.
How often do you take care of kids?
Not a lot. Like you know.
Yeah, no. It's like if you have a kid with you like 3 or 4 hours a day, you get pretty like oblivious to all the dumb bullshit they do. You get in a rhythm. And you're like, oh great, you want another cookie? Peel it off the floor, you know? And then what ends up happening is you stop paying attention, and you can't be expected to pay attention to every little thing because there's so many little things that are just like nothing burgers. And there's the one time where they peel off your AirPod and eat it. And then you have a story to tell. Well, I will say this, from my opinion, that guy was the asshole, but justifiably an asshole because that's funny.
Definitely
but
justifiably.
It's an asshole move. But it's funny. Like, he didn't feed the baby the AirPod, right? It was already there. You didn't make things better. You didn't lighten the mood. People were worried, and you were like, look, I don't care. And it's like, okay, we get it. You don't care, but we do. Asshole move, but funny.
But I will say, it's one of those kind of asshole moves where in a month's time, everyone will laugh about it.
Probably, right?
I know you've made a positive spin on a memory. Whereas if he didn't do that, I bet in a month's time or a year's time, they'll be like, damn, you should have like played your AirPod to see if it played through. And he'd be like, fuck, I was thinking that.
I do asshole stuff like that all the time.
Me.
Have you ever done an asshole thing like that?
I probably would have done the same thing, to be fair. I'm not going to lie.
One time, my cousin was having a baby, and he came out, and he was like, I'm a dad. And I was like, let me smell your finger in front of all my like relatives.
That is fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
that is actually revolting.
I thought so too. But I thought it was funny.
That is utterly vile.
And was I the asshole? Yes, but it was such a beautiful moment. I had to spoil it.
It reminds me of the time I found out that I was a C-section baby, and it was like literally like 3 years ago. And I don't do cards, right? I hate doing cards for events. And my Mother's Day was coming up. I saw this really funny card, and it was like a baby coming out of a vagina, and it was like, sorry for making your vagina so baggy and flabby. And I thought that's fucking hilarious, right? Because that's like the kind of humor I have. So I fucking wrote it and gave it to her. She didn't see the funny side, and she goes, you know what? Fuck you. I'm glad I had a C-section. I was like, wait, what? And she was like, yeah, that's right. You were a fat cunt child. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks, Mom.
I had a C-section,
I
too.
was a C-section baby. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Cesarean twins, let's go.
Yeah. Everybody's like, you ain't had pussy since pussy had you. I said, no, bitch. Pussy never had me. I've never had pussy.
Yeah.
And then I do a high
Cheat
five.
codes.
I do a high five. Yeah, so that's we're pretty sure this guy's the asshole, right?
Yeah, within reason though.
I've-
He's definitely created a family memory.
I think it's hilarious. I'm all the way like for it, like justifiably.
When everyone's
an asshole.
panicking, freaking the fuck out, and he just goes, "One sec, guys," fucking, yo, that be busted. Yeah, maybe a little bit, just a smidge.
Kalo Reno says, lesbian thing I said was an old iDubbbz quote. Surprised you didn't know that. So I guess he's surprised you didn't remember.
It's the voice you do, it just makes it feel dirty.
That's why I do it. That's why I do it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable.
Con MVP says, I lost the game. Thanks, Con. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Lose your fucking head if you carry on, Ken.
Thanks. We'll go back and
I'm getting really pissed off there.
We'll do a couple more Am I the Assholes, you think? We got a couple more donos came in, so you feeling good? You feeling good with it?
Absolutely. That one was a banger. Let's go. I bet the beat was a banger too.
All right. Oh, this one sounds interesting. Am I the asshole for refusing to accept a favor that came with strings attached? Okay.
Ooh.
I, a 24-year-old female, live in an apartment building where most people are friendly but not close. A few weeks ago, my downstairs neighbor offered to let me use their reserved parking spot while they were out of town for a month. I don't have a reserved spot myself, so this sounded generous and I accepted. About a week into using it, she texted me saying they will need me to keep an eye on their apartment while they were gone. I assumed they meant something simple like reporting obvious issues, but the request slowly escalated. First, it was taking in packages. Then it was watering plants inside their unit. Then it became checking their mail every day and sending photos to prove it was done. The breaking point was when they asked me to let one of their friends into the apartment late at night because the friend had forgotten something. I said, no, I'm not comfortable giving access to someone else's home or being responsible if anything goes wrong. I offered to stop using the parking spot if that made things easier. They got upset and said I was being ungrateful and that the parking spot was a big favor. I was benefiting. I reminded them that the original offer didn't come with these conditions and that I would rather just go back to parking normally than feel responsible for their place. I stopped using the spot the next day. Since then, they've been cold toward me and have told a couple other neighbors that I took advantage of their kindness and bailed when asked to help. A few people now act like I did something wrong. From my perspective, I didn't agree to be a caretaker or a gatekeeper for their apartment, especially not involving other people. Does that make me an asshole?
You want to go first?
I'll tell you this.
What God, let's say.
Her fucking neighbors are assholes. Fuck them. Like, I know an asshole, and those neighbors were fucking assholes. Hey, you want to use our parking spot? Something we're not even going to be using for a month? Literally something we couldn't use if we wanted to?
But this is the thing, right? Like, you're being polite by being like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'll do this favor for you in return of looking after the house, right? And make sure it's okay. That's the initial response.
Well, it seems
and
like
the reality what you could do is being an asshole and just take the parking spot anyway. Because I don't think I'll fucking, parking monitor people going around and be like, it's in reserve for you. You get a fine. I doubt they have an apartment complex. Let's be real, right?
Yeah.
So you could have absolutely got away with using that. And what are they going to do? Cry about it when they get back? It doesn't matter. You're not on the spot anymore.
Yeah.
Always on move.
Yeah.
But you agree to do that and then record the mail? Oh! I would be like, listen, woman, you step in the line here. I'm not taking fucking selfies with a fucking dog filter on Snapchat of fucking pigeon mail. That's ridiculous.
It's to the point.
The water in the plants, okay, fair. The taking the photos of proof of mail, nah.
Yeah, letting a stranger into their house, like. Wait till you come back and you let them in. You let them in. I don't want to be in your house alone with someone you know. This sounds like I would feel like I was being set up to be fucking like locked in the room and kidnapped or something.
Let's be honest. You know, speaking of porn stars, we don't want to be in a scene of fucking Bang Bros, do we? You know, when we get caught, you go into the room with the fucking neighbor's friend. Next thing you know, you got a camera set up and a cloth on the ground to clean up afterwards. You just go, oh shit, I've just been done, yeah?
Yeah. These people.
Hell no.
And then they're like talking to the other neighbors about how they took advantage of you. Why didn't you ask the other neighbors to do this shit for you? Why didn't you offer them this terribly like cool parking spot that supposedly is worth all my fucking time and energy watching your empty nest? Fuck you, asshole. She is decidedly not the asshole. Actually,
no, absolutely not.
She's a little bit of an asshole for having to ask the internet if she's the asshole. Because you should know you're not the asshole.
For not having the self-respect. Literally, that's the only thing. For not having the self-respect you deserve to be like, fuck you. Yeah. Absolutely not. And you can imagine the neighbors as well, the catty fuckers in their dressing gowns with a cup of tea, and they're going, oh, heck, that's crazy, that. Oh, bloody hell, never. Honest to God, that rubs me the wrong way, and it gives me some weird flashback for some reason. I've dealt with arsehole neighbors before. I got a super Karen living next door to me. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, it's easily not the asshole, but a bit of an asshole for having to ask us if you were the asshole. You should know. You should know. I think that's pretty safely we agree on that one. I can't wait till we get one of these we disagree on. Should we do one? Should we do one more of these, then hop into some of the content you brought up? Yeah. All right, Con. Go. Yeah, go. Con, thank you again. This one is for you, Kalo. That one was for you. I'm just kind of sorting through. Okay, this one sounds interesting. Am I the asshole for ruining my little brother's Christmas gift to our dad? Like, before reading this, I'm going to have to say you're the asshole, right? Like, just off this title? Yeah. Sounds like you're the asshole. I need context, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it was deleted. They deleted it. Let me see. They were definitely the asshole. They were so the asshole. Definitely the asshole. What they did was bad. There's no way. So they have some parts that were deleted. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I accidentally ruined a surprise for my dad from my brother, but the big deal is I always ruin it. So this time I was really trying not to and still ruined it by accident. So although it was an accident, I'm wondering if that still makes me an asshole. So they always ruin it. And they ruined it again, but this time they tried not to ruin it. So are they still the asshole? They're just one of those people that can't keep a secret for shit. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely the asshole. Yeah. Just avoid your dad for the month of December. And like, I know that sounds really fucked up, but seriously, at a certain point, you kind of have to like come to terms with the fact, okay, I can't speak to anyone or tell your younger sibling not to tell you what the fuck you got your dad. I'll be honest with you, if it's happened several years over, you think you'd start getting smart thinking, I probably shouldn't trust this person with the gift that I'm getting off file because he keeps fucking telling him. You're not just the asshole. You're the type of asshole that doesn't deserve Christmas. Literally go that far. You leave for the whole month of December. You can come back January 1st, but you fucked up this many times. You ain't coming to Christmas. Kick him to a fucking orphanage? What the fuck? I will say this in their defense, because you know me. I love defending everybody, the worst people. It's in me. I'm a debater. Devil's advocate. In their defense, the little brother needs to stop telling this fucking guy what he got dad for Christmas. Don't fucking tell him. Hide that shit. Okay. The fact that you tell this guy year after year and he spoils it makes you the dumbass. Absolutely, to be fair. Like, you were both the assholes in the situation. Stop telling him. Just don't tell him. Like, that's the ultimate thing, right? Like, at some point, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? Exactly. Come on, man. Like, stop. It can't be that exciting where you have to tell the one person that's going to reveal your sources. I will say, if I do have an am I the asshole thing about me, and I've never spoken to anyone about this until very recently I spoke to my dad about it. And when I remember the situation, it's really bad, by the way. And I remember the situation I spoke to my dad about on the drive to my place. Yes. And I was like, I was an asshole there, wasn't I? He goes, yeah. But it needed to happen, though. And I was like, Shit.
What did you do?
So if
What
we
did
get
you
a
do?
20.
It's
bad.
Son of
can
a bitch.
Can we get it?
Son of a bitch.
No, Billy. It's really bad, and it might piss off some people, or it might, people might be on my side. I don't know.
Can we
get a 20 for
He
it?
had me cock ready. Somebody drop a 20. Somebody drop a 20.
I've never told anyone about this, apart from the people that are involved, obviously, right? Which were my very close family. I've never told like my ex-partners about it. I've never told my mates about this.
Dude.
It's a dilemma. It is a dilemma, okay?
I can't wait for
We're
this.
probably going to be speaking about this for a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah, this is easy money.
Yeah.
Somebody out there is going to bless us with a 20, twin. Or if you do a pay pig, we'll also tell you for a pay.
I mean, don't get pig.
So you also brought some content. Well, there you go. Huge ass. Like, this is worth it. This is worth it.
This is family drama. You're talking about huge ass. So, I can't believe we're talking about this.
I'm excited.
Okay. So, back when I was like, maybe like 13, 14 years old, okay? I struggled with like family engagements and parties, right? And, you know, every Friday, my parents used to go to my godparents' house and they would have a little house party and stuff. And my godparents' son was gay, okay? But there's one thing I didn't know that my godfather didn't know, that his son was gay. I think you can see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So we were in a beer garden, in their beer garden on like a summer, and I'm sat there like really awkward as a young teen trying to like really fit in with the conversation, and I think it's perfect time for a joke. So I basically made a passive joking comment because I'm not gonna say his name. He had brought his friend, which was not his friend, it was his partner, and I was like, "How long have they been dating then?" I was like, that's interesting. And I made a joke. I can't remember what the joke was exactly, but I made a joke about them dating. And all of a sudden, everyone's eyes just darted at me. And they just stared at me. And it was dead quiet. And I was like, what? And my godfather just sat there looking at me like. And he gets up and walks out the front, gets in his car and drives off. Oh yeah, it gets worse. So everyone's just staring at me going, are you fucking for real? I was like, what have I done? What's the matter? Like, I was like, fuck, this joke really didn't land. Like, I was thinking like, fuck, this is a bad joke. And then I found out that he didn't know, but everyone else knew. Which I think my godfather learned in that very moment, that everyone knew but him when they all just intensely stared at me. My godmother went ballistic. And, the son naturally was quite upset with me as well. And his boyfriend had not so polite words. My mother was like, yeah, in all fairness, it's my fault. I didn't tell him. I was just trying to fit in a social situation. Story in a nutshell, my godfather was very deeply homophobic.
No, the story in the nutshell.
I didn't know that. Yeah,
the story in the nutshell, Nightmare, is you outed your fairy godbrother.
I didn't know. I was like so bad. I was just trying to fit in a social situation. I was just trying to fit in. And I thought, oh, this would be a funny joke. I can't even remember what the fucking joke was. It was probably stupid. I didn't realize I was outing him out of the closet. I also didn't realize at the time that my godfather was a massive homophobe. I didn't know. Now, by the way, I gotta let you guys know that they are very, very happy. And he came to terms with it years and years ago. And they're very happy now. But at the time, not so good. It was a rocky ride. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta rate my joke. You can't just. I know you're outing everything.
The fairy joke. I don't know if I can acknowledge.
Fairy godbrother. Fairy godbrother.
Godbrother's great.
You know what fairy means, right?
Yeah.
It's almost derogatory to the point where I shouldn't have said it. I just had to bring it up because you were so busy admitting your sins. I'm like, wait a second. I had a W joke.
You're right. It was a good joke.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Saying it out loud for the first time outside of like talking to my dad about it literally the other day, I feel like such an arsehole.
Dude, imagine if you were your godfather and he's like, not only am I not okay with this, but I'm the last to fucking know. All these people
Literally
around me have been lying to me. It's like
literally the last. And I felt so fucking bad. But like, why wouldn't they tell me that? That's such an important thing to know.
Yeah,
it was so open. And also, by the way, like, not the stereotype, he were camp as fuck.
Did you try and make up for it to be like, oh, you know, fairy godfather or no, regular godfather?
I kept my mouth shut the rest of that fucking night.
Like, I'm diet gay, right? Did you ever hit him with
I didn't even know I was diet gay at that time. So I couldn't even sympathize.
You think you were cursed with a diet gay? You think that's why? You think that's how diet gay people are made? They out another gay, and then all of a sudden they get afflicted with the diet gay.
50% you wants to go to Brighton. Let's fucking
go. Well, you committed a terrible sin. You cast the outing spell. Now you like a wiener.
Am I the asshole though? Am I the asshole? Because I didn't know, man.
I mean, you didn't know. They should have said something so you knew. Do I think you were the asshole? You probably shouldn't say things like that if you don't know. But like, did you knew
but
he
I
was?
Thought he knew.
You knew he was. Yeah. Okay. You thought. Yeah. I'm actually siding with. It was gonna come out at some point. You know.
It was gonna come out at some point, and to be fair. Actually, no. It definitely shouldn't have been me that out it. Let's be fucking real. At a fucking party where everyone was already half drunk. Shouldn't have been you. In summer. But yeah, no, definitely not me. To be fair,
but it was gonna happen at some point, right? You stole a moment, but not intentionally. So I would say, have you talked to him since? Your step fairy godbrother.
Well, I don't speak to him very often, to be fair, because he was like a couple of years older than me.
Do you think
age groups? When you're teenagers, like you don't really associate with people that are like 4 or 5 years older than you.
Do you think he ever forgave you?
I've never actually asked him. Maybe that does make me the asshole, actually. But I'll be honest with you, I was so traumatized from that situation. I kind of just moved on and just stopped going there for a little bit.
Yeah, you should call him up and be like, hey, you know that time that this happened? Yeah, I know that time. He'd be like, did you know that I'm diet gay and I think it's because I outed you? That'd be funny.
Can you forgive me so I can become straight again?
You should ask him that for real. Then you'd be the asshole.
Need your forgiveness. My boss hates half me because I'm gay. I need to be fucking cute.
A Styles says, I'm pissed because I hope balls would get an upgrade. Dude, we're working on it right now. New stuff and I have been talking about all the upgrades.
New stuff.
But yeah.
Grow the goatee.
Cynthia Breyer says, my sister and I used to unwrap and rewrap our presents every year. We were such assholes. I think that's something that a lot of kids did. I remember finding presents and peeking on occasion, like unwrapping a little bit to see and then rewrapping it. I remember doing that, but usually my parents would hide the presents.
Yeah, so they stopped doing the wrapping shit because I kept doing that because I was really impatient. I don't like surprises. So they started like literally, I had to take shit to another house because I would hunt. Right, I would like literally be I'll try and find it. I'm like look at random areas, and then Christmas Day would happen. They'd be on the sofa, and I'm like, where the fuck did you hide this? No, I didn't clock my brain. They were just taking it to another person's house.
My dad told us there was no Santa Claus when we were very young, and then then my relatives heard about it, and then they like snuck in and did a whole Santa Claus thing for us one night, like a year later, and it was like we were like, yeah, like we know though, like like you can't unfuck the cat, Shane Dawson, chill. You've already told us, but it was a cool year. We got a whole bunch of cool shit.
Interesting analogy.
Yeah.
And fuck the cat.
Yeah, don't fuck the cat. You can't take it back, you know? You ever heard that one before?
No, no. I feel never fuck a wounded bear, you know?
Have you seen
that phrase?
Have you seen the old internet video, Shake That Bear?
No.
Okay, so remember when there was like 2 Girls, 1 Cup? Were you familiar with that saga?
Yeah, unfortunately.
There was a whole bunch of videos that were like shock videos, and there was one called Shake That Bear, and it's the one that hurt me the most out of all of them. There was a man and his girlfriend, and the manhunter killed a bear. The bear fell out of the tree, and then they fucked on top of its dead body. And as they were fucking, the girl's like, shake that bear, shake that bear. And I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks. Probably shouldn't even talk about it, but it was
Probably
heartbreaking.
not, no.
It was heartbreaking to see at the time, and it still haunts me. Sorry I brought that up, guys. If you want to send in a red dono, we'll erase that from your memory.
I think the worst one is the one man, one screwdriver thing. That fucked me up.
Yeah, that one was really bad. That was a murder video, right?
Me, you know?
Wasn't it a murder video?
Well, it's just I'm assuming they didn't survive. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I do not know. Like
there was so many.
I can't imagine they did.
Like, do you remember
there was
one
so
guy?
Many shock values.
Did you ever see One Guy, One Jar? Yeah. You remember One Guy, One Jar? One Guy, One Jar. I'm gonna explain this lightly, guys. Not for the faint of heart. A guy puts a jar up his ass, and then it breaks in his ass. And as you're watching it break, you're realizing he has all these scars down his inner legs. Like he's done this like 100 times. It's so fucked up.
He's just picking it out. He's literally picking it out of his asshole like so casually.
We gotta stop
there's no
this.
flinching or anything.
We can't talk about this anymore. Okay. I guarantee you, between you and I, we've probably seen the type of things the audience does not want to see. This is really bad.
Yeah. The shock value side of the internet back in the day, like there was that one forum page that just had all those things. And you'd have the challenge of trying to see if you can sit through them all, and they were just gnarly.
Do you know A Styles?
A Styles?
A Styles says you were the one guy with One Guy, One Jar. That's not true. This video,
brother, my anus, you couldn't fit a fucking Rizzler paper up there, okay? You ain't getting a fucking jar. Jesus Christ, that was like a mayo jar. I swear to God.
And then there's the other famous jar, is the My Little Pony jar.
What the fuck is the My Little Pony jar? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, actually.
Con MVP
can I be honest with you?
Says Alpha, Kenny, Body. Guys, if you want to teach Nightmare what the My Little Pony jar is,
no.
All you gotta do is send a dono with the description in, and I read all the donos on this show. Also, another thing you guys can do, if you want to send a dono in with your own Am I the Asshole, we'll read it and judge if you were the asshole. So, a little more interaction.
Absolutely do that. Yeah, no ponies, please. No My Little Pony shit. Was it Brony? Yeah, no. I'm okay.
Now,
those motherfuckers are weird.
Nightmare, you brought some stuff, and I think we should get into that. Con,
need to.
We will read another one of these in a little bit, but we got a little bit of content.
We have to get into the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, tonight Jake Paul had a big fight on Netflix, so we won't be playing the entirety of it. We'll be playing little bits and pieces. Little bits, like tiny bits and pieces. Clips. We're just going to be reviewing tiny bits and pieces.
I just want to know your reaction to seeing this man literally meet God in this moment.
Okay, so
it's gnarly. It's quite entertaining though, because I don't fucking like Jake Paul. That guy sucks. So
he's fighting for KFC. Ooh, he got touched a couple times there.
Just watch his face here now. This motherfucker lay down and literally went, Jesus fucking Christ, that was insane. Like look at it, he's like, wow.
A lot of people think that this guy took it really easy on Jake Paul too. I
think so.
They're suggesting that he has fought other guys with far more tenacity, and that he just kind of toyed with him. And some of the people say that he was like that because he might have been showing Jake Paul respect as a fighter and didn't want to get him in like a certain range. But others are saying that even though Jake Paul got fucking panty walloped, it was still being babied in the panty wallop.
I think for like a pro boxer, your ultimate concern, let me get the other clip up ready. Your ultimate concern is not getting fucked up by a YouTuber, right? Like, because anything can happen. But like, if you get hit the wrong way, that's it. You're just clocked out, right? And I think that's generally a fear that all these pro fighters do have going against it, especially one that's like done so many fights and has shown like pretty fucking phenomenal skill for someone that's only been boxing for like 6 years. Like he's a well-rounded fighter. I'll give him credit, right? So I think that's why they take it easy to flesh him out and like see what it's all about, and then eventually they start laying in. And you can see some of these hits connecting. It is crazy. And this was the final blow. This is the damage, the final blow.
All right.
This is a bit gnarly.
Just my man's got a little
watch his gums.
Jelly in his mouth.
Little jelly. Yeah, a little jelly. Look at that.
Yeah. He needs a dentist. Did they get encaved? Do you think his teeth got encaved, or you think that's how his teeth
that's
are
his
shaped?
jaw. No, that's his jaw right there.
Yeah.
His jaw is shattered. It's gone.
Yummy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
He's like, it's fine, right? No.
He got Jello.
No, it's not.
He been drinking his Kool-Aid.
No, it's not.
He's got his Kool-Aid. That's too bad.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. At least the teeth are still intact, though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's expensive motherfuckers to replace.
I wonder how many contracted fights he has with Netflix. I know he got a big deal to fight on Netflix. You think he's going to come back for another big deal after this? Because this seems like he got fucking walked.
It's like 3 to 6 months of recovery time, if I'm not mistaken, for like a level of broken jaw like that. It's like 3 to 6 months, and then he's got to train himself back up, right?
A-Style says he lasted longer than Nagano. So if you do lose and you do go, he didn't get knocked out cold, even though I think, got a TKO, or did he get knocked out? Or
TKO. It's TKO. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. They're the ref stoppage. Ref
stoppage. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he didn't get like cold knocked out, I guess, but that's still. But he's still a draw, right? Like people want to.
Yeah, well,
this is exactly
great.
This is exactly, I think, what most people want that watch him. They want this. So do they sign him on again to give people more of this, right?
Yeah, they definitely wanted to see him get chinned. A lot of people have been waiting years. Like the stereotypical like old school boxing fans that just don't like the sort of dip in from YouTube and stuff like, and the entertainment industry into it. They just really wanted to see him get knocked the fuck out. They've been waiting.
Dude, I remember
6-7 years.
Yeah, since day one, people were tuning in. One of his early fights was Nate Robinson. He's a basketball player from my area. He's from the Seattle, Washington. That's where I'm from. So I grew up knowing Nate Robinson, being a local guy. And when he fought Jake Paul, I was like, all right, let's see the local guy knock out Jake Paul. Nope. I was like, oh, okay. Then Jake Paul just kept cutting through people, and it's like, one of these days. And then his fight with Fury, the Tyson Fury's little brother, it wasn't as decisive as you would think a loss would be against him. So people didn't get that jaw-jack and Jake that they wanted. But tonight, we got it.
The Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury fight had me for 2 reasons. I fucking can't stand Tommy Fury. I kind of hate him more than I hate Jake. I don't like Jake anyway because he's just never fucked with his content. I just don't like him. I don't know what it is. I just don't like him. Like, I really don't. But I didn't know who I wanted to win.
Is it bad that I like Fury. Logan Paul?
I don't mind him,
because
like he's done some gnarly shit. Obviously.
Yeah, but I think Shane Dawson back in the day did a documentary series on Jake Paul, and it made me feel bad for Jake Paul, and then it made me feel like Logan Paul was like the real sociopath. Like, dude, because Logan Paul gets away with a lot, and he doesn't take nearly as much
until the
slack.
Suicide Forest thing.
But even then,
that's when it cut off.
Even then, his career just went up. Dude, when people say that the YouTubers are manipulative and sociopaths, I think he might be like a good one. 'Cause he's
yeah, absolutely.
He's good at
He's
it.
definitely he's not without his skills, is he? Let's be real. He's had a good redemption arc though. I fucked with a couple of the episodes of him, like his podcast Impulsive, I think it is.
Yeah.
There's a few episodes I got linked to from a mate, and they're pretty good to be fair, like actual interviews and stuff.
I watch him quite a bit. I think he's a good interview. He's not like great, but he's good. So like I don't watch every episode, but he's solid. It's when there's someone on that I want to watch, I check it out. The fact that he's in the WWE now, he's killing it in the WWE. So dude's really good at that. Yeah, he's like, probably gonna be like the world champion of the WWE one day, like WrestleMania main event type guy. He's taking up the taken to it really well.
They're definitely gonna set that up. They're definitely going to set that up because he's brought a lot of eyes to it, isn't he? Like of the younger audiences and stuff. I've never been into WWE, you know, only the video games.
What games?
I still love the games. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 was my absolute favorite.
I got out of those.
Rey Mysterio, bro.
Yeah, he's Ray's dope. I didn't play those really. I was before that. I was Nintendo 64. They had some of my favorite games for wrestling. No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, and WCW NWO Revenge all had the same engine, and it was like the best wrestling engine. It had a grapple engine. You grapple, and then you would like turn it into like different moves. They have different punches for each player. It was really fun. Really, I used to play that all night. I went from like Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and then slowly moved into those wrestling games, and that was my...
They were good, though. Like, they were ahead of their time for such a long time as well, for, like, fighting one-on-one and stuff, and even, like, 2-on-2 and, you know, 1-on-2 and stuff. They did such a good job of, like, having a good balance to the game, but also, like, these insane mechanics that would also change every year to, like, keep you sort of invested in, like, the different, like, you know, the different combat mechanics. They were really well-made games. I haven't played one since, like, I think the last one I played was like 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
I used to stop playing them. But they were so good. Like, so ahead of their time. Same with, like, Tekken. Tekken had a really, like, massive surge forward. And when they went on to, like, PS2 and stuff.
I wonder how much it would cost to make an LCU wrestling or fighting game. If we all had, like, fighters with our own moves and shit. That'd be fun.
Didn't you guys do a skit with Ken originally? When Ken was meant to manage you guys for a few days?
He was supposed to manage us for a week, and before the week was over, we hit him with the fighting game, and then they ended it early because we got a decisive victory. That was kind of what started the AI slop thing that we did. It got really heavy after that because we had done like a little bit of stuff, and then one night I was like, we're gonna do this game tomorrow, and I just debuted it live during bowls. Rastov was like, "That's a great idea," and then that night, everybody on our docket team just started cracking out a ton of fun stuff, and we did it. It was like even Keemstar, who's not a fan of bowls, was like, "That was good. That was good." We were like, "Yes."
When it hits, it hits.
Yes.
Getting the Keem approval as well, super satisfactory, I will admit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Even though I get fake love from him at the moment. I'm enjoying the fake love over the last. That motherfucker, he donated $100 earlier. He was like, "I love Nightmare." And I'm like, I don't know, like this somewhat pisses me off more than when you hated me. Like, and I don't care. I guess I can't have it either way. Regardless, he's just aggravating to me, you know?
It would never work. He always knows how to get you, no matter what way it is.
Like, he'd just be great. And I know it's fake, right? And that's what pisses me off about it, is he's so, like, into it because he knows it bothers me. And because I know that he knows that, that's what bothers me.
He'll always
caught me in a loop.
He'll always have your number. He always will. But you know what that means? Is that he knows you. And that's kind of an honor, right?
Oh,
he knows you.
I thought that means I have to fake my own death and run away somewhere.
I
have to move.
You got options.
He's threatening to send anthrax to my house. I have to move.
He was going to have the band come to your house and play.
No. He said he knew the scientist that invented anthrax, and if I quit, he would send it through my letterbox.
No,
that is quite quoted what he said to me.
A scientist started the band Anthrax, I think. Is this what he...
This is the Billy sweep that people are talking about, by the way. Okay,
classic.
This is what they mean.
Classic sweep. Khan says Alpha Kenny body. I think we have any more Jake Paul talk to go through?
One more thing I want to bring up.
Okay.
You know when you think like, oh, Jake Paul's the underdog of everything. He's worked his way up. And as a sibling, you want to support him. But in that moment where you support him, you accidentally give the opponent the Rocky speech. and this is moments before Jake Paul got knocked the fuck out.
Is it muted? Did I mute it?
Is it muted?
I had it muted, my bad. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Look, like Logan Paul's looking at the camera for approval. I kind of fuck with it, to be fair. There's moments before.
Hey, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? This 4 rounds left. You've lost every single one of them. You've lost every single round. This could be a legacy end of AJ.
Yeah, Legacy's going to have Jake there. Yeah.
You lost every single one of them.
You know what went in his head? Get up, Rocky. Get the fuck up, Rocky. Like,
it ain't over. Give me something to drink.
Like, honestly, God, it's so poetic. He literally set his brother up for failure by motivating the opponent through shit talk.
Oops. Was Jake Paul handling the early rounds, you think?
I've only watched little bits, but he was kind of evading a lot. You know, there's not much control. I'll be honest with you. He held his own, like, you know, he was making some jabs, but
I wonder if there's like something in the contract that if you get to a certain round, you get paid more money. That's what I always thought. Like when Logan Paul fought Mayweather, it almost felt like Mayweather was holding his ass up through some of the shit, and he was just trying to get him to go further.
If I'm not mistaken, Mayweather had a set price, no matter what, and I think it was something ridiculous, like 10 million or something, or 2 million. Like it was something like really bizarre for one fight, right?
Yeah.
But there have been clauses in contracts for boxing where like per round is like a fee.
Yeah.
But also knockouts give you bonuses and stuff like that. There's like loads of like, but it depends. I've heard there's a lot of like shifty talk about Jake Paul doing contracts with other fighters. Apparently in one of the press, I couldn't find a clip for it, but someone told me because they watched it live, so it's not been released yet. A fighter made a reference to refusing to fight Jake Paul because alluding to the contract of it being rigged. So obviously I don't know if that's true or not. Like I'm not gonna know, but he was like saying I can't talk, but you know. And I'm like, damn. A lot of people have been speculating that, you know, he's been like paying these professional fighters to take a dive. And I feel like maybe he did there, but he took one punch and it fucked his jaw. And he's like, no, it's okay. I sit down now.
Yeah.
Because he's like, wow. Like, I'll never get that facial expression where he's like, that's his first like proper hit he's had to the face. And he's like,
got
okay.
His fucking job.
Okay.
Rocked.
Yeah.
He's eating teeth soup tonight.
Well, he's in surgery in the moment.
The poop guy says it was obvious there was a pay bonus after 4 rounds. It was like a WWE match for 4 rounds. And I think you see that a lot in these fights where it's just they're not trying to go for those kill shots because Netflix wants to guarantee that people don't show up and watch a match that's over in 1 round. Back in the 90s, Mike Tyson was huge, and people would pay $54 for like an event. They'd wait for all these undercard bouts, and the main event would come on and it'd be over in like a minute, and people were getting pissed.
That's the one thing I hated about like watching UFC. Is the fights can be either a full game or literally like a minute. And it's awesome when it's a minute because you're like, wow, this is crazy. That guy got fucked up. Like when Conor McGregor fought, was it Cerrone? And he literally just took him out in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally, it was like 30. I think it's the record at the time for the quickest fight.
I don't
He
watch
just got him with a
MMA.
flying knee.
It's like I know Conor McGregor, but I don't know Cirrhosis or whatever you said the guy's name was.
Cowboy Cerrone is name.
Cowboy
I'm
Pepperoni.
pretty sure it was him. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure it was him. It was either a flying kick or it was like a spinning elbow. But he literally just got him like so quick, and it was over, and it was beautiful, super clean. But damn, 40 seconds.
Can I call you
When
out
you
real
pay
quick?
that much for a pay per view, go for it.
Call you out on something. I just thought about this.
Go for it.
Have you ever gotten a rum ham since you were doing testing shit?
Like a real rum ham?
Yeah.
No.
So I thought you would have had one by now.
I give the dogs the ham, man.
Well, the dogs love it, but
I
they
don't want
can't.
to give them rum.
You don't think they can
rum
handle a
is
little
not-
rum?
I don't think it's healthy to make my dog shit faced.
Well, it cooks most of it out, right? It's just a little flavor.
I don't know, man. I do them a honey roasted ham. I did one the other day for them. Dude, they like that.
Yeah, my dog used to fucking be a psycho. We would like leave a turkey on the counter cooling, forget that this little son of a bitch was a psycho. We come home one time and he had pulled the turkey off the counter, stripped it for almost all the meat, probably some of the bones. And this little fucker was laid out on his back like a turkey with his belly up in the air. So sick. I was like, we felt so bad for him. We're like, this poor guy. We should have like put the turkey like, I guess, not on the counter. Like it was like in the motherfucker got it. He was like, damn, we didn't think he could get to it. But he probably smelled that and was like, no, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I've got my girl Athena, and she's really, really overweight. So I have to give her a little bit smaller portions to the other two because she's really bad at the moment. She just packs it away. So like, and the other day I had made like chicken legs for them, right? Like deboned it. I had it on the side cooling, and I had them up here, and I was like, oh, I'll put the plate on the drum head here. And I just literally looked away for 2 seconds. I looked back, and I'm like, what's she chewing? And I noticed the plate was completely empty. I'm like, you just had like 5 drumsticks worth in about 5 seconds. You fat bitch. And she's just there looking at me. I'm like, you've eaten all of their like little treat on top of yours. You fatty. You aren't really, because she will just shovel shit down. That's why I gotta tame her a little bit with her food. Because like she gets so excited. She's unreal, man. You can't leave any food anyway. If it's like meat, forget about it. It's done. It's gone.
Here's my next question. I know I brought this up a long time ago. It's Christmas time. There's probably, in the U.S., there's sales, right? Where you can get a ham for really cheap. Have you done...
You want to make a rum ham?
Have you done drum ham yet? Where you get a ham and you drum the ham.
About that.
I'm bringing.
I forgot about that.
I'm bringing it back right now.
Should we do that?
We got a
ham?
running goal here. We got a running goal. Let me pull this up. We're gonna start this shit. If we get, we think 100 is 100 gifted out of the question for a drum ham.
Yeah, let's go. Do I have to do it raw or do I cook it first?
You can cook it. You can cook the ham, and you just got to drum. You got to drum on the ham here for everybody. Drum ham.
That's going to be a greasy motherfucker, but I am completely...
And you just drum the fuck out of the ham. You could take tunes, and we could sing and fucking do a whole little shebang. But we'll see. If we get drum ham, it doesn't have to be tonight. We'll have it in the corner. But if it happens tonight, maybe Monday we have drum ham fucking playoff.
I can get it by Monday.
Yeah,
I can get it by Monday. That's no worries. I get the drum ham. No. You say Billy's cooking. I'm going to be cooking.
He's going to cook the ham.
The drum ham.
The drum ham.
Do I get 2 for bongos?
See, I would probably, if you could hold one in your lap, or like if you have 2 on the table, you have to get them to where they're like in camera, right? That's the problem.
Well, I get joints like this, right?
Yeah.
They're like that. So they're like probably about like that thick across, you know? So a little bit of chunk to them.
Nice little.
But I don't know if like
Nice little
It's
slapper.
it's not quite like that. You know what I mean? It's more like this. You know? I don't know.
If we can get 100 gifted, we'll do drum ham, aka 100
That's gonna be
teabags.
so messy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be icky. I think it'd be funny as hell though, dude. Like when I brought it up before, I was like, damn, that's gonna be hilarious. And then it never happened. I thought so. That's why I had to bring it up.
It didn't. When you brought it up, I was like, that's such a fucking good idea, and I completely forgot about it.
It combines like your rum ham and your drumming, and it was gonna be so funny.
Do I use sticks on my hands? Are we bongo in it?
I think you bongo it. I think
I
that's
feel if
funny.
I use sticks, it's gonna get smashed to fuck, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we
Oh,
kind of
dude.
want it to last.
Sticks would ruin it.
Yeah, it ain't lasting. And there's like the studio is gonna just stink of ham. I'll make them rum ham as well. I will actually make them.
Really?
I'll make one rum ham actually. One rum ham. So the dogs can have the other one.
Drum ham. We'll see if anybody bites the bullet on this one, but I think that would be hilarious, dude. So,
Dude, if I drum and you like you rap to it, you know, we get like a beat going.
yeah, we can make
Put my mic down and
we can make a fucking
It's
tune,
done.
dude. We can make a
we
tune.
can actually make a tune out of it.
We can make a classic. We can make a video, edit it together, and have like an internet viral video of drum ham, going ham, going ham, going ham, drum ham, going ham. That'd be
Going ham on the drum ham.
that'd be fucking dope. We could pull that off. We got all these skills. Now,
That's an amazing idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We need to hit this goal. We need tea bags in here.
ladies and gentlemen, if you could teabag 100 of them, 100 viewers, we will drum ham. And that's an ongoing goal until, until we decide that nobody wants it. Now, for Khan, who dropped a little love earlier, how about this for an Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole
ready.
for having my phone on at D&D night?
No.
Let's see what they have to say. So, earlier in the day, my mom told me to call her to wake her up so she doesn't oversleep for her overnight job. She'd been drinking. She needed to be awake by 11:45 p.m. I was at work when we had this conversation. I called twice at 11:30, no answer. After a while, I, a 28-year-old female, checked her Ring camera to see if she was still there. She was, so I called again at 11:50. She didn't answer. I forgot my phone goes into bedtime D&D. Oh, D&D is do not disturb. So I read that wrong.
Oh, I thought it was like D&D is in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what I thought
bro,
too.
No? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Also, Khan with the 5 tea bags.
let's go.
Wait. One second. I need rum ham. Rum ham.
Drum ham. We got this. We are
Drum
5
ham.
in, dude. 5 in. Take it to the limit.
with 5.
It starts with 5. And before you know it, we're drumming ham.
Okay, now I feel like less of like, maybe they're
Yeah,
not an asshole,
it's-
or they might be an asshole because it said D&D. I instantly assumed Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, me too. That's why I read it that way.
We're nerds, man.
I forgot my phone goes into bedtime / do not disturb at 10 p.m. I honestly didn't think anything of it because I was working and my mom and my mind wasn't on that. I got off at 12:05 a.m. My coworker gave me a ride. We're talking the whole way. I get home at 12:35 a.m. I see 7 missed calls from my mom and 8 missed calls / 2 voicemails from my dad. Apparently, my mom called my dad because I didn't answer her calls, which led him to calling me several times. So I called my mom. She's yelling, asking why I would call her if I wasn't going to pick up if she called back. I explained the calls were to wake her up and my phone goes into bedtime mode after a certain time. It wasn't intentional. She hangs up on me, LOL. I call my dad after he tells me I need to take my phone off do not disturb bedtime mode because it could be an emergency. I explained that it's only set for a certain time, that I forgot it was on, and that I felt they were overreacting a bit. He told me that it's not overreacting when you care about someone and want to make sure they're safe, and since I'm a mom, I shouldn't have my phone set to that. Also, what if someone dies? I explained I understood the concerns, but I'm fine, and that it was a misunderstanding. He said he'd talk to me another time when I can think with some sense? Am I the asshole in this situation? So apparently,
A lot of info there.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a lot of info for such a simplistic subject.
yeah.
Also,
Huge ass.
because it's with the fight teabags, bro. Lolcow, you beautiful bastard.
Khan teabagged DeQuan Sean the 14th, and huge ass teabag crazy bitch 992. We're teabagging everybody tonight, and that's awesome.
We're Oprah Winfrey in this bitch.
For real, you get a teabag. You get a teabag. Al Capone's One Mole says, nightmare. Shout out for stepping up. Wicked glad I got to hang out with you again as I go to work. I've missed you. That's awesome.
Lolcow.
The
The rum ham for all of you.
Yeah.
You get a rum ham. You get a rum ham. You get a rum ham.
So we are 1/10 of the way to our drum ham, and Khan joined up the Bam World. Khan's giving us blue balls. Thank you, Khan.
Yum.
Now,
I'm Oprah in this bitch.
this girl called her mom twice, right? She needed to be awake by 11:45 p.m. She called her mom twice. 11:30, 11:50. She didn't answer. Then, she goes home and her phone is on do not disturb after 10 p.m. And then she got off work at 12:05 and she drove home. This is 40 minutes. And they called her 15 times and left 2 voicemails.
You assume someone's dead.
Yeah, they're the asshole for
Do you
doing
know
this
what I
and
mean?
someone's not dead. Like, if you call me 15 times in 40 minutes, you better be telling me somebody died, right?
Dude, I had a similar situation. My mother called me one. It was like maybe like 3 years ago. It was around Christmas time. She called me like 15 times. I was asleep, right? Because I was working nights. And she called me like 15, 16 times, left me a voicemail. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was panicking, thinking that something had happened, right? She calls me, goes, what size pajamas are you? And I'm like, are you for real? And I was like, are you joking me? Why are you calling this much over fucking PJs?
Was she at the store? Like,
And I
was
gave
she?
me the answer and I said, I love it. No, she wasn't. She ordered
Okay.
this shit online.
Okay. Because if she was at the store and there was a deal and she's like, I could maybe see it then. But yeah, if it's online.
No, no, I don't see it. No, I don't see. She got one of those fake countdowns on like the merch stores. There's always a fake countdown that says you have this long to claim this deal.
No.
But it's bullshit, right? Refresh. I bet she got that done to her. But I was like, dude, you had me freaked the fuck out. My dad was dead or something. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, if I see that many
You know?
calls, I'm thinking someone died. I definitely am. So
Legit.
we think that girl was not the asshole. Her parents were being assholes. Yeah.
Parents are definitely being a bit too demanding there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, things happen, and she's a mother as well, right? Like, so she can't have her phone like blasting at all times of the night when you're struggling to get a child to sleep. I was assuming the child's like an infant, right? Like an actual like baby toddler. If they're older and they're like 13, well, grow the fuck up, right? It happens.
Yeah.
But like if they were like a toddler or something, like getting those motherfuckers to sleep is so difficult. Imagine like spending hours getting them to sleep. You go lay down and your phone rings because you've accidentally left in the room and it wakes them back up. Hell no.
Dude, I never have my ringer on. I always have it off. I would go to movies all the time when I had free time back before the LCU.
I remember you saying, yeah.
Back before the LCU took over my fucking life. I would go to movies all the time, and I'd just leave my phone off all day long because if I would look at my phone pretty regularly, and I'd see if someone called, I'd call them back.
Damn, you lived in airplane mode. That sounds so peaceful.
It is.
I kind of want that life, you know. I'm not gonna, that sounds amazing.
It's so like, have I missed important calls? Sure, but the amount of times I didn't answer bullshit, worth it.
Absolutely. So many times I've answered the phone and it's just been a nothing. I prefer phone calls and stuff over text. I can't stand texting. It really, like, you can, a 40-minute a text is like a 2-minute phone call. Do you know what I mean? So like having a phone call is so much more productive to me. But when they call and it's just like really, there's nothing to the conversation, right? It's almost like there's filler. It's a filler episode that you're having for like, for some reason, sometimes 40 minutes, but mostly like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, why did you even call me?
Yeah.
You know? I get it. And I've missed a lot of time because of that. There's a lot of 2 minutes I could have been spent doing other things, you know?
Now that I'm live on air all the time too, I don't want to have a call ringing when I'm on air, so I have good reason to keep it off still. On top of that, there's just something about if I'm not like mentally looking at my phone for some reason, I should enjoy being broken away from electronics. If I was out for a walk 30 years ago, I didn't have a cell phone. You know, I was just out and nobody could get a hold of me. I shouldn't be that accessible. The fact that people think you have to be accessible 24/7 at a moment's notice, that's a wild chain to be chained to.
It is. It's because of convenience, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're so used to getting everything at a click of a finger. Like, you know, when I was a kid, like, you know, you load the game up, or, you know, you load like a web page up. It took a bit to load. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas now, it's like, if it's not instantaneous, you kind of get a little bit pissed off.
Yep.
Like, well, the internet must be fucking up.
I remember.
But like, imagine like going back then to, you know, Windows 98 and stuff, Windows XP, and just loading shit up and just thinking, oh damn.
You probably have no idea
minute.
what dial-up internet is, right?
I know what it is. I didn't get to use it.
I used to use
that.
56K modem. It was so slow. You had to dial up on a phone line. If someone called while you were online, it would disconnect your online experience. I used to download porn videos, right? And
Damn.
it would like a
floppy disk?
From the 56K modem. I'd have it on my computer. It would take like 4 or 5 hours for a 3-minute video. And you know how many times you would do a 3-minute video and it was trash? You're like, why'd I wait 4 to 5 minutes or 4 to 5 hours for this terrible 3 minutes? It was horrible.
That does sound depressing.
Khan says, do either of you have a good story of when you knew you were the asshole?
Okay, I've given enough of mine. I'll be honest with you. You gone?
I got a pretty good, I knew I was the asshole. And it was something that would recur all the time.
Oh, shit.
When I was 18, 19, I was a pizza delivery guy. I would deliver Domino's pizza, right? And there was something that I would constantly do when delivering pizzas. And you would go deliver a pizza to a house. Maybe you would be going up to the doorstep or leaving the house, and there would be like a sprinkler system right on the side of their pathway. And I would step just off their pathway and completely destroy a sprinkler head. Like I would step on it and it would just explode and break. And I did this on numerous occasions. I was destroying lawn hardware, just delivering these people's pizzas. And a lot of times I would do it and they would give me huge tips. And I'd feel so bad knowing I just exploded their fucking like in-ground sprinkler system.
Why? Why would you do that?
I didn't do it on purpose, but like I'm delivering the pizza. I'm cutting the path. You know, I'm trying to get their pizza to them quick, and then I'm not looking down, and this thing's like sitting just above the grass, and I step on it and pop, and it's like you ever step on like a toy and the toy explodes. It's like this.
We don't really have sprinklers in the
UK,
UK,
dude.
It rains every fucking day here.
But
there's no way you weren't intentionally thinking like, fuck this house. And
no.
You know, you've had shitty traffic on the way. Genuinely nothing else spiked on my eyes.
Didn't even know it happened until it exploded, and I looked down and I was like, oh fuck. I just broke this, but like the good guy in me could be like, hey, I broke your sprinkler. Can I pay for this? Nope.
Hell no.
I was like, I'm out. Sorry.
Like you're an asshole, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it otherwise. I would be like, no, it's okay. Have a good one. Thanks for the tip. I'm off.
Yeah, dude. I just
tomorrow's problem.
For real. I was an 18, 19-year-old kid working for tips. I couldn't take that guilt in, man.
That's fucked up, Billy. I'll be honest with you.
I know. I was the asshole, dude.
That's kind of fucked. That is definitely an asshole thing to do.
I was just destroying sprinkler systems on occasion.
I can't believe it, man. You just like decimating people's gardens because you wanted to save like
Dude.
a fragment of a second.
Well,
on
it's,
stepping.
you don't think about it, right? You're not, because like I was fucking young. I
I'm
was
like, at what point? No, okay.
I was
okay,
like I was like
have
a
to ask you this.
400-pound man delivering pizzas, and I'm like, I don't look down at the ground when I walk. I was young, you know. I'm just running through with the pizza trying to deliver it, and pop. I'm like, oh fuck, pop.
Okay. But at what point do you keep doing this and you realize, okay, maybe I should stick to the path? Or did you realize it and go, fuck that, I want to get it delivered as fast as possible?
You never really notice that you're not on the path, right? You're like cutting through because you park one way. It's like you can go all the way around, or you can just run up the sideways, and who cares? There's so many times that nothing happens that like you forget that it happens after a while until it happens again. You're delivering 15,
Okay.
20 pizzas a night, you know? You're trying to get your shift
All
in.
right.
The more you deliver, the more you get paid. So you're just trying to get in and out quick. You get careless, and then somebody's sprinklers destroyed.
That makes more sense because when you said regularly, it felt like you were maliciously going through all these gardens and just like, fuck that sprinkler. Like, that's what it sounded like at first.
I worked
Now
there
you've
for
explained
over
it's
a
like more
year.
of rarer
I worked there
occasion.
for over a year, and it's 20. It was like a year and a half, and it was probably like 10 to 20 deliveries a night, 5 nights a week. You know, so
Okay.
so you do
A
that
lot.
for a year and a half, and I probably destroyed about 6 sprinklers during that time. You know?
Only 6?
Yeah, but it's.
Oh, right. Okay. No, you made it seem like at least like 1 to 2 a night.
But I don't think
That's
most
how you
people.
made it sound.
I don't think most pizza delivery guys do that. I'm a 400-pound
No.
monster, dude. I'm stomping out there fucking. Oh, you know what else I've done that I'm the asshole for? People will have like these walkways made of brick, right? Like brick stone walkways with place stone or place bricks in their walkways, and I'll be walking up their walkways and bop, I just snap a stone or a brick in half because I'm so heavy. Am I an asshole for that? Because I'm using the walkway, but I'm so
that's
big that I
physics.
break their shit.
Yeah, that's physics. You can't be blamed for physics.
At that
unfortunately. It's just
at that point, I'm like, that's fucked. Like I've broken like pretty nice fucking walkways. I've
See,
destroyed some nice
even-
shit.
Even people in the chat, like, people in the chat literally say, like, it sounds like you, like, enjoyed doing it.
I mean,
Like, it sounded like, you know, you enjoyed that shit. Like, you actually enjoyed, like fuck this sprinkler.
You know how many
'Cause we've
toilets
all had
I've
a rough day
broken?
of work, you know?
I've broken toilets. I've broken a lot of stuff my size. You break a toilet seat. You break an actual fucking. I fell back one time into the toilet tank and exploded the tank. Water shooting everywhere. You know. I'm big boys.
What's the most valuable thing you've ever broken intentionally
A heart.
and had, like, regret for?
A heart.
Heart?
A heart.
That's actually really sad.
Yeah. So I hate being the first one to know that it's time to move on.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's also really ballsy to make that move, which is ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lolcow balls.
For me, it's a laptop.
I broke a laptop.
I was playing Soul Calibur 4, I believe, at the time. I had my music on my laptop. I'm sat at the edge of my bed. And there's this game mode where you fight, like, the bot, but it's incredibly, incredibly difficult. Like, if you fuck up one move, they got you caught in a loop and you're just gone. And every time you, like, it's so, like, hard that every time you beat one of the bosses for each round, you unlock, like, an actual new technique, like the tech and move style and stuff, right? So it was, like, worth doing them. And I got to the third boss. I noticed there was a, change your character or character selection on the option when you lose, right? You
Yeah.
could just repeat the same boss over and over. And I was like, awesome. I know a character I could play that I could beat this one with. Click character selection. Picked my character. Loaded in. Took me back to the first fucking boss. And I just went, fuck! And put my literal fist through my laptop without realizing what I was doing. But I was so, like, upset that this is why I stopped playing Soul Calibur, by the way, because I had broken 2 things at this point. And I put my fist through, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. So I hid my laptop for about 2 years until my dad asked for it. He's like, "Oh, I'll take my laptop. Do you mind if I have yours?" And I was like, well, I'll go find it, I guess. And I was like, he's going to forget. It's going to be fine. And he goes, "No, seriously, give me the fucking laptop now. You're starting to piss me off." And I brought it downstairs. He goes, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, about like 2 years ago, I may have put my fist through it." And he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "It's a fighting game."
You know what would have been epic? If you were like, "Dad, it's time for me to tell you I'm diet gay." And I was watching
I mean,
some
like 12 at the like 12, 13 at the time.
I was watching
when did Soul
some
Calibur 4 come out?
I was watching some anus porn, and I really, really wanted to butt punch the anus, Dad. And I just started fisting the screen, Dad. And he'd be like, "Oh, fuck you." He's like, get this away from me.
You know, maybe that would have worked, actually. I don't know. Maybe that would have worked. We just have to assume my dad was incredibly homophobic, I guess. Like, no, go away.
There's one time I broke something in a more controlled setting. When I was in high school, or middle school, I think, I was like, I wanted to be a wrestler, so I was always like doing feats of strength. And I was in the kitchen of home economics, and I was sitting next to one of the convection ovens they have in the classroom. And I grabbed the front handle, and I'm like lifting the oven up by the handle in front of everybody. I'm like, yeah, just pressing the oven. And I go to lift one, and the whole fucking door comes off. And the teacher looks at me, and I'm holding the door in my hand. And they're like, "Yeah, you can." She tried to get me in trouble, and I was like, I opened it, and it just broke. This thing's cheap, but I was being a dickhead. I talked my way out of it.
Yeah.
In the science class, I turned on all the Bunsen burners and put the glass the Erlenmeyer flasks in front of them, so they all blew up at once. Like, that was a real shitty dickhead asshole thing to do.
That is an asshole thing to do.
But it was science. I was doing science.
That's not science, Billy. That's just
kind
being
of is.
An asshole.
Kind of is. If they all heat and all go off at once, that's what we call a chain reaction.
Yeah, but you didn't do that for educational purposes.
I did it for science.
You did it because it was funny. Let's be real.
It was funny.
I remember when my ex's dad passed away, and we went down to see her family. And like, this is kind of in relation, like, and they were like obviously deeply upset, right? There's a lot of things they were dealing with. And I was like, "Do you want me to go and like make food for you?" And she's like, "Yeah, make me a sandwich." But I was like, "I'll make you a sandwich, just no worries." And I went in the kitchen, and I went open the fridge door, and the handle literally ripped off. And I started freaking out. And I was like, "Dude, they just lost their dad. If I've told them I've just broken their fridge, they're gonna be like, she might actually be really upset about it, because it only takes a little thing to really like push you over the edge." So I didn't know what to do. So what I did was I pried the fridge door open and put the handle in the fridge. And I was like, "I'm gonna search for some glue." Didn't make the sandwich, closed the fridge door, and I went looking for glue. And then I got distracted by her sister's partner at the time. He was like asking me something about, like, I can't remember what he was talking to me about. And then all I heard was my name just being shouted. And I was like, "The sandwich, fuck." So I went downstairs, and she goes, "Do you break my fucking fridge?" And I was like, she's like, "Why did you put the handle in the fridge?" She started crying. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
Ooh.
The instant thought that I had that it was tipping someone over the edge literally came to reality.
Have you ever,
when I was trying to fix the problem,
have you ever
glue?
Have you ever cock blocked yourself by being the asshole?
Many a times.
Dude. You have one epic cock, because I got an epic cock block story.
Yeah, kind of.
Give us an epic cock block story.
So I had a friend with benefit, and like, you know, she would come over every now and then. You know, we do our thing, and we go. And I asked her to come over one day, and like, well, like, you know, I ordered pizza and stuff like that. And we were like having food and stuff, and we were about to do the deed. And I had a phone call, and I was like, just bear in mind, I'm not an asshole. I was on drugs at the time, okay? So I was very, very high. So please forgive me for being like inhuman in these moments. And I answered. She goes to me like, "What the fuck you doing?" I was like, "1 second." And my mate just goes, "Oh, what's going on?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Oh, you coming to the pub?" And I was like, "No, I'm busy." He goes, "But Saturday's for the boys." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm really, really busy." He goes, "But Saturday's for the boys." And I was like, "Yeah, GG." So I literally hung up and I was like, "Look, I'll see you later. I gotta go." And she's like, "Where the fuck are you at?" I was like, "To the pub. It's Saturday." And I left and I literally went to the pub. I just left her in my parents' house. It was not a good move. I was an asshole. Like, she was fine with it afterwards, but it was not a great move on my end. I felt really, really bad considering we were kind of like past the foreplay point when I answered that phone. I'll be honest with you. It's perfect time for my camera to die. To be honest,
Yeah,
with
you just cam blocked us. That's actually rough that you were past the point and you let your boys talk you out of it.
You know what you do for buddies. You know what I mean? When they need you, they need you.
Yeah, I think
yes.
I think that they can wait.
But Billy, Saturday's for the boys. Yeah. They made a really compelling argument, enough to get drugged me like to agree. Anyway, that's true. That's what the case was. Because I all I remember is just being like, yeah, that's fair. I gotta go there now, and that was my mission. I got dressed and I fucking went straight to the pub.
I have one that I have a lot of them, but one that's really embarrassing. I was out of town and this girl was from out of town. I was visiting her town and me and my buddies were at a party and she's like, "I'm going to come party with you." And she showed up and she brought her own bottle because she was thought it was a house party. But then we went to this bar. It was like a Russian bar, right? And my buddy, it was his friend's bar, and it was a really nice place, and they were giving us all free drinks. And she had the bottle in her jacket because she didn't get to go to the house party yet. She brought it in from her car, and she's like, "I got a bottle here." And my other buddy, he was kind of spitting at her too, but she came to see me, you know. So we were talking, and my buddy and her were talking, and we were all there, and she's has this bottle, and she goes to take a drink in the club, and then she hands us the bottle, and me and my buddy are trying to buddy up and combat over it, and we've butterfingers and drop the whole bottle of alcohol on the bar floor. It shatters everywhere in my friend's bar that he owns. It was so fucked up, dude. And me and my friend look at each other and we just...
That's just slight when you get free drinks and everything.
Dude, it was so fucked up.
To still bring in your own booze?
It was so fucked up, dude. Because she didn't know we were going there, so she probably wouldn't have brought it in. But we picked her up and then we went to the bar from picking her up. She had it in her coat. It was such a shitty thing to do. And then, of course, we broke her bottle and, that completely ruined the mood. She was like, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah. Yeah, that's a double negative because you pissed off the girl.
Yeah.
You pissed off your mate that owns the bar.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation so many times as a bartender.
You know what? The bartender was really nice to us too. He came and brought us more drinks. He's like, "I get it. Big mistake. Never do this again. Here's another round on us." And we're like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm the asshole bartender. Be like, "Right, you need to fucking leave now." That's at the disrespect.
That's how that's how good my friend knew them though, right? They were like, "We'll look the other way for this guy." So because he vouched for us, we skinned the cat on that one, but it was so fucked up.
Respect to them for that.
Yeah.
You know? That's well warranted, that one.
Yeah.
That's so fucked that you have free drinks and you still have your own, you still did a BYOB,
Dude. And,
that would really rub me the wrong way as a bartender, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, you motherfuckers getting free drinks and you still brought in your own booze?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're saving business money. But the disrespect, though.
Yeah. We could have.
The amount of times I've had to take drinks off people is unreal. They brought their own shit.
It was a
you
whole
can't legally
fifth,
let them
dude.
leave with it.
It was a whole fifth. It was a whole fifth. It wasn't a little flask. It was a whole, and a glass broke all over the dance floor.
You can't hide it. You can't shuffle that shit away. But like I've been there, like, and the problem is in the UK, you're not allowed to let people take alcohol off the premises. So if they brought shit in, they can't leave with that. Like, because it can be assumed it's been bought from the venue and we can get like literally sued for it, right?
Yeah.
So I've had to be like, put my hand in the bottle that someone's holding and be like, look, I'm not letting go of this. You need to figure out how you're going to collect this tomorrow during closed hours.
Yeah.
Because you can't leave with this now.
Yeah.
You need to leave.
Yeah.
It's not been too great for me.
Yeah.
I've been injured many a times by doing that.
Oh yeah.
Which is not great.
People who carry bottles around are usually fucking liquid courage. They don't give a fuck.
Well, it's like sometimes they'll get like, you know, like a fucking miniature bottle or something like this big. And I'm like, why have you even bothered like smuggling that in? You know? Yeah. And on days where like we'd have a student night deal and everything would be super, super cheap, I wouldn't get it either. Cause I'm like, it's literally cheaper to buy it from us here than it is you go into a shop right now. Why would you bring in your own shit? Doesn't make any sense. Do it on a day where we're charging normal prices. You silly bastard.
People are just people are sneaky.
They are sneaky.
I think it was vodka, by the way, that was dropped on the dance floor, and they were giving us free vodka because it was a Russian bar. So they were giving us shots of vodka with pickle back. You ever do that where they give you a sliced pickle to chase the vodka?
No.
Yeah, you take a shot of vodka, then you chase it with a slice of pickle.
Should I try that? I literally have pickles here and vodka.
Dude, you're gonna love it. Do it right now. A pickleback is a pickleback is a huge, cool fucking way to drink vodka. Preferably, you get Russian. It's gonna suck. Do it anyways now. Double do it now. Double do it now.
Can we get like a 10 or something for me to do this?
Somebody want to buy a young nightmare a drink? The night is young. It's like
I had a drink pickle Pepsi earlier. That, by the way, not a great time. I'll be real. It tastes really, really bad. And I don't like pickles, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers.
If anybody wants to get Nightmare a drink, it's $10. Pickleback, peach vodka. That's a nice gherkin right there. Is the skin coming off it? Or you just peeled it? Oh, it's sliced long.
Oh, no, it's like two.
Yeah.
No, I'm not eating that.
Out
of impulse, but
there's certain type of pickles. Usually they're the short round or the round dice pickles. And then Russian standard vodka is the vodka that goes good with the pickleback vodka.
So not peach then.
No, but now that you've shown it, I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't gross, but you'll have to tell us if it is. Ladies and gentlemen, buying a drink for Nightmare, $10 tonight. Get the man a pickleback peach vodka shot.
Let's get it going, guys. Come on. Let's get it cooking. I have to give an honest review because a pickleback sounds disgusting. I can't imagine this is going to be great. I kind of regret mentioning that I have both of these ingredients next to me.
What's that song, Rockstar? How's it go?
Well, with Nickelback, dude? You know Freshy Fresh loves that band?
Well, you're Pickleback now.
Pickleback.
I can't for the life of me think of a Nickelback song. I was going to sing it, and I'm like, Rockstar, how's it go? I can't remember. That's how little amount of Nickelback I know. Is the pickle, what type? Oh, Hugh Jess says, Fleshy Flesh is not allowed to say Pickleback.
No, he's not.
This is how you remind me. Is that Nickelback? I don't know. I think so. Okay, good.
So I got my shot here. This is a 50 ml pour, so it's just below the line. So I take the shot first, and then I eat the pickle.
And then
right?
you take the shot, and then let it hit, and chase it with the pickle.
Okay.
Okay. This is how you would brine me. Is it awesome?
No.
Okay, so when you get this down, I want you to explain to me the flavor profile of the pickle, and then how it goes with the peach, because we don't even know what type of pickles those
It
were.
is. It just says sliced gherkins, crunchy, great taste.
Are they dill? Are they sweet? Does it say?
I think they're dill. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably about. I think that's what the Russian ones do.
That is fucking
Horrendous.
disgusting. The combination of pickle brine and pickle with peach. I'll be honest with you. Some of you may think that'll be a great combination. Spoiler alert. It's not.
Do you think if it was a sweet pickle, it would go better with the peach vodka?
No.
You're like, no.
No, I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's any situation where that'll taste good.
You're like,
That is utterly revolting.
you're like, I
And
think I
feel
just ate candy ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this pickle in the bin. Okay,
Yeah.
my little bin.
Don't
yeah.
finish
Okay.
it.
No. One bite was
We should have a night where we get the Russian vodka, Russian standard vodka. We get the pickles and we go Nostrovia and just get fucking Russian drunk. Because the Russians, they go crazy. They love
It's
their.
in my teeth.
Yeah, I know you're suffering. That's not the Russian standard that you just drank. That's like a
It
Georgia.
gets worse.
Georgia
the
peach.
fucking tang.
It's a Polish penis.
The tang is just not great.
The tang.
That is really bad.
Jumanji says all gherkins are pickles, but not all pickles are gherkins. I didn't know that.
That wasn't proper.
I didn't know that. Yeah, you didn't do a proper. You didn't do a proper Russian standard pickleback. If we get the proper Russian standard vodka and the proper pickles, you'll probably love it. It's really good that way. Because Russian standard vodka goes down like water. Vodka goes down like water.
Different flavored spirits and pickles, and try a pickleback off every single one.
Okay.
And review them.
Okay.
We'll chart them and see which one it works with.
Maybe we can
I
do
have a
different types of
feeling-
pickles. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
the
gin's
Russians
just
have
gonna be
figured this out.
depressing.
Yeah. Dude,
It's like Gordon's gin and pickle. That's just literally depression for a
Fat Camp.
45-year-old woman.
did you have any of the pickle margaritas at Fat Camp?
No, I didn't realize we had those.
They were making, I'm pretty sure it was margaritas with pickle juice. They were so good. They were so good.
No.
Lord Rush made
No.
some really good drinks, and then the pickle margaritas stood out. Those were great.
Lord Rush loves Hypnotic.
Yeah.
He is hyper obsessed with that liqueur. It's nice as well. Like the problem, it's a little bit. It's not like super expensive here in the UK, but it's a little bit more expensive because it's not like widely available. It's a very like niche liqueur, but it's so cheap. Like in Texas, I'm like, how much are you paying per bottle? He's like $15. I'm like, damn, it's like literally like £35 in the UK. It's like literally over double, near triple the fucking price.
Yeah.
What's a strikeout?
A strikeout. Yeah, John, somebody explain to me what a strikeout is. I used to a big thing when I was coming up in the rap clubs was Hypnotic and Hennessy because it comes out looking, it's green, and they called it the Incredible Hulk. So in the 2000s, the Incredible Hulk shot, Hypnotic and Hennessy, little green shot, was like everybody was ordering Incredible Hulk. Can I get the Incredible Hulk? I'll get the Incredible Hulk. That was like the big thing.
There's I think it's called a Hulk where you get like half a pint of lager and a WKD and you fucking mix it together. Do you know what WKD is? Do you have those in America?
I'm not sure what that is.
It's like an alcopop. So imagine a soda that's like it's literally like they have like a flavor like blue and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I know what that would probably
And it's
be like.
literally it's just like a 4.5%
Okay.
alcopop. So it's like a soda but it's alcoholic, right?
Yeah.
It's like a Smirnoff Ice kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe
But
like,
like they, you know, a little bit more flavor. So it's like fruity, it's like blue
Yeah,
raspberry,
yeah.
and it's that with half a pint of lager, and it turns like greenish. It's called a Hulk. It tastes like absolute shit.
it sounds
It's really, really gnarly.
sounds
but
like
it-
shit.
It get you going though. It's like snake bite as well. If you ever had a snake bite,
I don't know if I've had one of those. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've had one.
it was popular in the UK. There's like a myth that it got like illegalized to have in bars, which is not true. It's half pint of lager and half pint of cider together. So like the bitterness of the lager is taken off, so it's like really, really easy to drink. But it's known for kind of being a creeper, so it like creeps up on you, and next thing you know, you're spinning.
You guys do dead Nazis out there?
Well, we don't like them alive.
It's
You're not grimming me on this one.
no, it's
are
a
you?
it's a
Like, what the
drink.
fuck?
It's wild.
Right, okay.
It's wild turkey, Jägermeister, and Goldschlager. So it's like the Jägermeister, Goldschlager, and
It's
the
called
wild
a
turkey.
dead Nazi?
Yeah. It's got a little. It's like it tastes like fucking a little licorice dickhead with the Goldschlager and the Jägermeister with the whiskey. I remember drinking those a lot for some reason. I don't know. Someone I knew was ordering them at the bar all the time. There was tweaking Puerto Ricans. It's 151 Malibu rum and Red Bull. They would splash the Malibu rum on top of the 151 with the Red Bull, Red Bull. Tweaking Puerto Rican. Those were pretty good.
That does sound quite nice, actually.
Yeah, those were
like a coconut energy
up.
drink.
Yeah, well,
Rockstar used to make a coconut energy drink. That was quite nice.
Yeah, it gets you fucked up.
Oh yeah, the combination of like caffeinated like energy drinks and alcohol, it's so good. Like Jaeger bombs and stuff, like something simplistic like that.
Yeah,
it's good.
Do you know what a stoplight is?
It might be what we have here. It's called a traffic light. Go on, explain.
Okay, so I don't remember what it is. I would just get it like
It might be red, yellow, green as like the look of it.
I would have one shot that was green, one shot that was yellow, one shot that was red, and the bartender would always make it for me. It was 3 shots, and then I'd be like whop whop whop, just do the stoplight one after another, and he would do all 3 because I had this friend. He ran a bar at a casino by my house, and I met him because I would always go to this casino. I had this like coupon book at the time, and I'd be able to go there, and everything I ate was half off. So I'd always go to this bar and get like half off steaks, half off burgers. It was really cheap, really good food. It was like a hack, and they didn't care. They were like, yeah, the staff was like, whatever, it's the casino, doesn't give a fuck. Order all your cheap shit. I would get drinks, and they would get me fucked up all the time. And one night he was fucked up, so he started getting me fucked up. By the end of the night, he's like, his shift is over, and he's at the end of the bar pissing in the garbage can, and like it's his bar. He runs the bar, and I'm like standing up because I know where the camera is, so I'm standing up to block him pissing in his garbage can because he was the drunk one because he started serving me stoplights and shit.
Interesting. We have a cocktail like that where it's like in a tall glass and it's layered to be red, like sort of yellow and then green. It can be a variation of like ingredients to like make that coloration. So you can mix it wherever you want. There's like a loads of different variations and stuff. But we have something like that's a little bit different. I did make a drink back in like when I first started doing cocktail bartending. I worked at a place called Mojo's. It doesn't exist anymore. And I made something called the Thanos Snap, which was for like the Avengers that came out at the time. And it was a tankard that had like a double shot of vodka and some food coloring or something like that. I'll give a little bit of color, and then different colored shots that I had. And the idea was the 5th shot glass that you had, you meant to knock the 4 and they fall into the tankard, and you fill the club soda up, like a little can of club soda, and then you knock the 1 shot in the head, which was very, very strong, and then you full on down the rest of it. So it's meant to be like a really like over the top shot.
Yeah.
And we did it as like a little event. It was really, really good. But I don't remember much of that night because I didn't quite like the taste of it. So I kept like, when you get to make cocktails, this is the best part of being a cocktail bartender. When you're trying to make things, you get to just drink for free. So you learn very, very quickly what tastes good and what doesn't. Or you can lie. You can be a little bit shady about it. And I was about 4 or 5 of them in. I was gone. I was literally gone with the wind. There was nothing to me. And I was like, this one works. This is the one. I don't remember anything after that. I worked a full shift, apparently. I don't remember any of it. I have no recollection. I was gone. But I was also like a bar where you were allowed to drink beer in the bar, even though it's not allowed in the UK. They would allow you to.
I know you got me beat with this. How many times have you blacked out in your life? Countless, or do you know?
My most favorite memory of being blacked out is waking up in a fridge in a garden. and I looked at my phone. It had like 7% battery. And I noticed I had 35 minutes to get to my college. And I walked through this house party I'd been in. It was a random house. And like a mattress was like slammed through the window of the upstairs, like smashed through the window. I don't know who the fuck's house it was to this day. I genuinely don't know who it was. And like the fucking house was trashed. Like the fridge that I was sleeping in the garden, by the way, thankfully summer, was taken out of the kitchen. Like it wasn't like a discarded item. I was literally sleeping in a fucking fridge. And I don't know, maybe I did it. I don't know. I have no memory whatsoever. And all I remember is as I walked to the house, there's so many people around just fucking conked the fuck out. There's a dude in the kitchen. And I opened the front door and all I hear is, someone fucking shit in my kettle. And I was like, okay, I gotta go. And apparently someone had taken like an actual shit in his kettle and just put it back on.
Was this the night?
Has been boiling shitty water.
Was this the night that Saturday was for the boys? You could have stayed home and
no. I mean, this would have been like I think it was a Wednesday going into a Thursday.
What do you think the most? How many times do you think you blacked out? Like, you think it's been like a dozen? You think it's been 100?
Like blacked out where I still don't remember what happened.
Yeah,
probably about 10 or 12.
Okay.
Where I still have no fucking idea what's happened that night. But like blackout where I start to remember over time, at least like 50 to 100, like a lot. Like while I remember for like weeks and stuff, I was like, oh shit, I did that. What the fuck?
I get to where I puke and I don't black out, you know. And I've had a ton of nights where I was sick and I remember being sick, but I didn't black out. Only one night have I blacked out and couldn't remember.
Really?
And the last thing that I remember before blacking out was this dude with Down syndrome laughing at me and handing me a shot. And I'm like, I drank it and I was blacked out. My friends say that I was like gonna puke and they're like, go to the bathroom. And I grab a beer glass and I in the beer glass and I fill it up to the brim perfectly, no spilling. And they're all cheering me on. And then I go puke a second time and it goes everywhere. and they kicked me out. And I guess I get home and I come to a little bit outside of a Subway covered in puke. And then I found my way. And then I wake up in my bed. We were at a family vacation. So we had a rental and I was butt naked in this bed because I had been covered in puke. And I wake up to my niece and nephew jumping on my stomach, and I'm completely naked under the blanket, and I'm about to puke. They're trying to pull the blanket off me to wake me up, and I'm butt-ass naked, holding back vomit. My sister sees me, runs in with a garbage can. I'm fighting the blanket back, holding puke in my mouth so the kids don't get traumatized, covered in vomit, jumping on their naked uncle. They're like 4 and 5 years old maybe, and maybe a little older. But she puts the thing in front of me. I start puking. They go, ew, and run out of the room. Save them from like therapy for sure. But it was so close to being butt naked, puking on my niece and nephew. So fucked up.
No. I don't know if I've definitely thrown up on someone, but not intentional. Do you know what I mean? Like it's been like a little squirt and I'm like, okay, I need to go. And I just like run, you know?
You ever been puked
crazy,
on?
Though. Yeah. Yeah, I can't handle sick, by the way. That's the one thing that gets me. Like I really can't handle vomit. So yeah, of course I've joined in, you know? I'm like, fucking make room in the toilet, please.
Yeah, I've puked after people puked before.
It gets me. It's one of the things that really gets me. Like I'm gone after that.
I've puked on MTV. I've puked on G4 TV. I've puked many different occasions. There's like media of me vomiting. It's weird. I don't know why.
I mean, nice to have memories.
Yeah. There was.
Go on.
There was a time I was at a concert and some guy puked all over my back and I turned around and security got to him before I could get to him because he was drunk and I was going to fucking sock him in his fucking face.
Yeah.
And you know, it pissed me off because security obviously knew he was about to do it because they were able to get to me. I wonder how long they watched until he did it because I fucking was pissed. I was ready to turn around. They already had him hemmed up and I was like, Ooh. So
watching
mad.
him.
So mad.
Yeah, when it's done behind your back, you know it's a slight. Like you can't help but take it as like that you've intentionally done that because you can aim down. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather the back of my shoes than the back of my shirt. I can't fucking replace the back of my shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like that's no, I'm not a fan. Yeah, I think one of my favorite, like I used to have tactical chundas a lot. That's what we call it. You know, where you have like a little bit of a tactical throw up in the club and then you just keep going.
Oh yeah.
Tactical chunda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. And one of my favorite ones is like my mate, Ginge, his nickname was, right? He used to do these fucking house parties. His family had a beautiful house. And every year for summer, his family would go on holiday for 2 weeks. And for 2 weeks straight, we'd just be nonstop partying. And it was the time where Destiny 2 was about to release. And all my mates and stuff, like we'd bring our PlayStations over and stuff, and we'd play like the Volta Glass raids and stuff and try to speed run it because we thought it was good. Destiny 2 was about to come out. I'm like, damn, we gotta, have a bit of fun with this. No, maybe it wasn't Destiny 2 actually. Maybe it was like the last expansion of Destiny 1. And we were playing Volta Glass anyway, and I was like, okay, there's a time for party. We have rules, right? When you party in. And it's like, okay, gaming goes on till this time, and after that, it's done. It's party time. You're drinking, right? And it was one time where they were just like, no, we're just going to keep playing. I'm like, nah. And I was obviously not in my own self-awareness. And I said to my mate, Ginger, I said, how much do you reckon an Ethernet cable costs? He goes, probably about 20 quid. Why? I said, fair. So I go into the room I was staying in, get my wallet, and put £20 on the table. I was like, got you. And I went into his drawer in his kitchen, pulled out some scissors, and I fucking cut the Ethernet cable to the Wi-Fi router. Completely disabled the entirety of the internet. Everyone in that room instantly went, what the fuck is going on? No! Apparently they were about to finish the Volta Glass raid. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks, but it's party time. I gave him 20 minutes grace, to be fair. But I was like, right, cunts, it's time to fucking go. And then you start drinking. And it was the same year I brought a lady that I was like, just having a bit of fun with. And she like weirdly confessed her love to me after like a week and a half of us having a bit of like chill time, like just getting to know each other and having a bit of fun. And I was like, this is kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about this. So I was like, okay, I'm going to separate myself because I'm way too fucked up for this. And she decides to hook up with Ginge. And I was like, this is bullshit. What the fuck? That's my best mate, you bitch. So I had left a mark on her neck because what you're like when you're young, you leave like hickeys and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had came downstairs to the kitchen into the kitchen/living room, and like she went out for a smoke, and my mate Dan goes, "Did you leave out on her there, mate?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's right." And I was like, "You motherfucker!" I was like, "That is my mark." I thought like it sounds really stupid, but I was like 15 at the time, I think, right? 15 going into 16. And I was so fuming about that. I'm like, he's just claimed my mark.
You were ready to mark your territory, but you weren't ready to fall in love. You weren't ready to fall in love. You weren't ready.
Imagine someone claiming your fingerprint, Billy. That's fucked up.
All she wanted was you to say you love her back, and then she went and fucked your homie, and he lied about the finger.
I knew it for about a week. A week and a half.
But you marked her?
She was crazy,
You marked
dude.
her? You marked her?
Week and a half, Billy, okay? So I go like, we all got really, really drunk. And he had this mannequin's leg he would draw like tattoos designs on. So I thought it'd be really funny if I got shaving foam in the foot of it. So I slapping people across the face with it. And I went in while they were fucking. And I just went, hey, fucking have your mark. And I just slammed in the back of his head. And I went, fuck the line. I just fucking ran.
Did you came in? Was it like a cock block episode? Like were you
I
like
cock blocked them? Yeah,
you were like had a little jelly bone in you. You were like, I'm gonna shaving foot your fucking head. Like
what's great was I actually went to McDonald's afterwards to celebrate, and this was like 3 a.m. at this point, and this is the photo of me.
Oh,
as a 50-year-old. With, by the way, this is a slipper, like a uni slipper I had on my head. Ordering, ordering a mayo chicken at 3 a.m. Dude. My signature meal back then. Yeah, I was done.
You were like,
I was so happy.
That
with
was
myself.
my mark. That was my mark.
Yeah, I was so smug and happy. I was like, take a selfie, bro. I need to remember this moment. It's great. It's one of the best moments of my life.
This guy.
At that time, anyway.
This guy made his mark, and someone tried to claim his territory. So he shaving cream footed the fucker. You had a mannequin foot covered in shaving cream. And what part did you hit him with? The foot?
The foot, yeah, the foot. Like, I didn't like.
And then got a McChicken.
Yeah. He was completely chill with me afterwards, by the way, because he's a solid guy. We like to fuck with each other. We've done worse to each other. So he was like, "I'm not gonna lie, that was really funny." I was like, "I got you, bro," and we just like fist bumped afterwards. It was fine.
I wonder how'd she feel. Was she traumatized? You think she felt like it was her fault for saying she loved you too soon?
She didn't say she loved me exactly, but she was just like, she confessed to like heavy admiration that was way beyond like bitch, you don't even know my middle name.
You were like, I just marked you. We're not that close.
No. That was after, okay? Well, no, it was before actually. But you know what I mean, okay? I just marked you. It's crazy. Obviously, I was a naive fucking teen. Do you know what I mean? We'd have fun. One of my favorite things to do was like if someone falls asleep, is how much can you fuck with them before they wake up? We had a guy called his nickname was Water, sorry. And we used to put we put a basket, the washing basket, over half of his body while he's asleep. Put like shaving foam in his socks, and then we got like little sticks and we started smacking the fuck out of the washing basket while it's covering half his upper body. And I just remember him leaning up, it's like this, like a penguin sort of thing, going, "What's the point though?" And then swim back to sleep.
What's the point?
Just literally, just like completely out of it. Just like, nah, fuck this. And just slept with a basket around him. It's like amazing.
How you feeling? We're about to wrap up, and there's nobody to shoot off to.
I didn't know.
Because I think this is Friday, right? We're the tail end now.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is Saturday morning for me. That's
Should we?
True. I'm not feeling good, man.
Should we end this, or should we try and bait an extendo stream?
Should we do $50 and we go another half an hour? I mean,
we'll put it out there with 4 minutes left. We'll see if anybody wants us to stay up. But yeah, it's wild what you do when you're young. I was a little more like. I wanted to be a pro wrestler when I was young, so I was doing backyard wrestling all the time. So I didn't party that much. I was like, I would stay up and I'd be like planning out matches with my friends, and we'd be in the backyard beating the shit out of each other with like fucking giant garbage cans or steel chairs, doing stuff like that. So I didn't have my first, like, I didn't get drunk until I was 18, Like I drank at parties here and there, and
really?
I could drink a lot of beer. I remember drinking like 15 beers one night, but it was over the course of like 3 or 4 hours, and they were like cheap shit beers, and I just didn't get drunk, And
really, that's interesting.
Yeah, I still, like, at the time I was like a kid, so even though I wasn't drunk, I was like, I'm gonna stay here at the house and be sure, because you're a kid, you don't want to have anything in your system, right?
Yeah.
And I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and there were kids laid all across this basement. It was like some girl's house, or grandparents' house, and we're in their basement. Kids everywhere. I'm stepping over kids in the dark, and I have no idea where the bathroom is in this place, but I'm full of beer. So I just open up what I think it's a closet.
Breaking the seal?
And your boy just pissed all over this closet.
I'll never forget my first time being drunk. I mean, to be fair, my parents kind of like, they like this cider. And I remember one time I drank that cider when I was they told me when I was younger, like fucking 4 or 5, I got shit faced without knowing, because I thought it was pear juice. I did the exact same thing when I was about 8. I was like, oh, this is fucking really good. Cider just tastes sweet, you know what I mean? It's sugary. And as a child, you fucking love sugar, do you know what I mean? I fucking drank about half a flagon to myself, which is, about 2 liters. And I got absolutely fucking bonzoed. But my first proper time, like going out with my mates and drinking, I was 13. Just turned 13. We were in a park, right? I'll say what it is. I don't live anywhere near that place anymore. It's called Aberdeen Park. So there's fucking like a little shithole. Yeah. And we were sat in a circle. And someone had brought a flagon of Strongbow that had been mixed with white rum. I've never had it since, and I can't stand fucking cider, but it was so good, like so easy to drink. Considering like white rum's like got quite like a bitterness to it, right? It was like I'm assuming it was like Bacardi she used. And I was drinking it, sat down on this floor, like legs crossed on this fucking grassy patch. And I was like, I'm not fucking feeling this. And I'm drinking. And they're like, yo, you need to calm down. Like, this is your first time. I'm like, I'm not feeling nothing though. And I was like, I swear to God, if I'm one of those rare fuckers that just don't experience that side of being drunk, I may be pissed. Well, I stood up. As you know, if you've drank a lot and you stand up, whoosh. The only thing I remember is trying to chase a squirrel. That was a great time. I tried to chase a squirrel, professed my love to this woman who didn't like me, and then cried, and then climbed a tree. That is quite literally the course of how my night went.
Chilling in a tree.
You never
no
forget
big
your
deal.
first, guys.
Yeah. The first time I got drunk, I had known that I could drink a lot and I wouldn't get drunk. So that my friends were like, I was 18. My friends were like, we're going to get you drunk tonight. And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, no, just drink as much as you can, as fast as you can. They got, I think, a 12-pack of Ice House. And it's shit beer, but it's like cheap.
Okay.
And they brought it back and they were drinking with me. And it was 2 people. This girl, I think, had 1 beer. The guy had 2 beers, and I did 9 in about 20 minutes. I was just chugging them. And I'm like, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. They went back and they bought a Foster's, like a big can of Foster's Australian beer. It was like a big can.
Yeah.
And I drank
Foster's,
that.
I remember.
I chugged that back. It was like half an hour, 45 minutes maybe. And I'm like, I'm not drunk. And they're like, okay, well, let's go to Denny's. We can go to Denny's and we might be able to get some more beer because we were out of beer. And we were like, let's see if we can get something at the Denny's that had a bar. Like we could probably get you. We know the people at the bar. We could probably get drunk at Denny's. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go shower. I'm in the shower, and as I'm showering, it fucking hits me.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, I'm fucked up. And this is the first time
That's
I'm drunk.
the worst place to get it though, is in like a bath or a shower, because the heat and stuff really fucks with you, and it makes you even worse. It's like I try not to like smoking cigarettes and stuff like that when you're drunk. It just enhances the effect of the alcohol, right? So I try not to do that. But like when you get heat distributed to you, not a fun feeling.
I made my way to the Denny's. We sat down. I ordered pancakes. I'm like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I sat in there for like an hour puking all over their floor while taking a shit. I was puking. I was taking a shit, puking all over their floor for an hour. I was the asshole.
Shit, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. It happens, man. Have you noticed though, like younger you can drink a lot more than older you?
I definitely noticed that. On my 25th birthday, everybody bought me drinks, and I had a huge party, and it was a bar where the drinks were like $3 for doubles, and like,
oh shit.
So like everybody, I had like 25 people there, and everybody was buying me drinks. I had at least 25 like drinks worth of drinks in 2 hours, hard alcohol, and I got alcohol poisoning, and I was fucked up, and my face was blotchy because like from like puking, I had like leopard prints all over my face for 2 days, and
Jesus.
And I was fucked. And ever since then, I had drinking so much that every time I drink anything, I smell it, I taste it, I get a little bit of a cringe. Before I could drink everything like water, and since my 25th birthday, it's like I get like a feedback that's like just from remembering that
you had one bad. Do you know what? It's funny you say that because that's exactly what happened to me on my 17th birthday. It happened to me though. I used to be able to drink like from like literally I stuck to cider and lager until I was just about turning 40, and I went to spirits. And I used to buy a litre bottle of Smirnoff or a litre bottle of Jack. It used to be £15, right? So I used to work a paper round to get my money for my cigarettes and for my alcohol, right? And every weekend we would drink it. And it was the one time that fucked me up was when I was just about to turn 17, and I bought two 1 litre bottles of Smirnoff. One was for the Friday and one was for the Saturday. And I'd never done the two at once, but I was like, fuck it, why wait until someone goes in the shop for me twice when I can just do it once, right? I drank the first litre straight, by the way. I never use mixer. Never use mixer for spirit, because you don't bring a cup with you to a park. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drank the first one, forgot I drank the first one, and then drank the second one. My guy, I've not been able to eat any onion ring crisps or chips, as you call them, to this day. Because I threw up like translucent fucking orange. It was one of the worst experiences of my life, like in terms of throwing up. It was really, really bad. I have such a vivid memory of it. Like, this is the first time, no joke, that I've drank vodka with a mixer or straight since then.
Yeah.
It's peach flavored. I've had like a little cocktail and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, but I rarely touch vodka because of that memory. This is the first time I've done it, and that's because they were out of rum.
Fuck.
Like, I'm joking.
Yeah, that's
It was a bad time.
that's
A really rough time.
that's life though. You go through rough times, you suffer, and then you forget about it until something triggers you, and then you're like, oh fuck.
True. But it's like, I just find it baffling. I'm like, damn, I used to handle all these spirits. It's like, I used to literally just swig the fuck out of the bottle. I couldn't do that now.
Oh, it was great. I used
Not
to
for vodka and stuff.
I used to chug beers like a madman. I'd get like 2 giant
Shotgun?
beers, just like out of the mugs, you know, frosty mugs. I'd be like, I'd take a
Nice.
huge mug, pop. I'd do like at this bar they would do $2 mugs of beer, right? So like it's huge mugs. It wasn't like it was like this big tall glass mugs, and it was
tankers, like.
tankers, yeah, 1.5 liters or something. I would do 2 back to back in like 12 seconds. It was just
That's
like
amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was.
Yeah, no. You don't feel great afterwards, but like doing that as a party trick is fucking awesome.
I would drink with all my friends were like actual alcoholics because of how much I could drink. I could keep up with all them, and they were all like they were shutting the bars down with me, but that's because they had to, you know. I was cool, and it was crazy. It was a lot, and it was fun, and I was done. I would only drink like I don't know once or twice a month, and then I wouldn't drink again for a few months. I would usually just hang out with them and be the sober guy, the designated driver. But every once in a while, they'd be like, "Let's do it, and I'm like, "We're doing it. We're getting fucked up." a lot of instances with the police, a lot of stuff like that. But it was fun, and nobody died, and nobody went to jail. Really, I think one time my buddy went to jail, but I can't remember exactly. They might have let him go. I remember him pissing in front of the cops. Same guy that pissed in the garbage can at his work, the trash can at the end of his bar.
I've only been arrested once, but my mate, I remember, got arrested once, and he's the most straight edge dude. Never touched a drop of alcohol, never smoked, didn't think about drugs, nothing. Like ginger, curly fro, like phenomenal musician, but like completely straight edge, right? Didn't even touch caffeine.
Yeah.
We were like drinking one night, and like, police come down. They don't really give a fuck where I'm from, like where I was from originally. They didn't give a shit, providing you weren't causing any trouble, And they thought he had sworn. Like I said the word fuck. Like this one cop, he was new, right? So he's a bit of a prick, to be honest with you. And like we were just chilling, like in the bus depot. They're just like talking, like chilling. There was only like 5 of us, and they thought he had sworn, but it was like a random fucking twink head around the corner that was like fucking clucking for something, And they had just gone up to me like, "Do you just swear?" And he didn't swear at all, by the way. Like very rarely you hear him say the word fuck. Like 16 at the time. And they just grabbed him, threw him in the back of the van, fucking like full on arrested him, read him his fucking rights and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so we're all kicking off at this point, and this fucking cop is like, "No, I'm going." I took him back to his parents. And his dad is like a bit of a fucking nutcase. So he just like full on like gave him shit because he's the good boy. Do you know what I mean? He's like the literal good boy of the group. And like grounded him for like a month. And I said to the cop, I was like, he didn't even say the word fuck, by the way. Is that tweaker over there? And they go,
so fucked up.
Well, we've arrested him. We have to take him back to his parents now. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's so random. Like, I got arrested for breaking into an abandoned mental institute because it looked edgy.
You were like, I kind of had to do it. Look.
Dude, it was like straight out of a horror film. I'm not joking. It'd been closed since like the 40s. It was literally straight out, like, like the fucking like Ratchet, if you ever watched it, or like any like horror film that's like based in like a psych ward.
Yeah.
American Horror Story Asylum. It looked exactly like that. Like the tiles, the fucking rooms. They still had the chairs with the straps on for the shock therapy. They still had all that shit
That's
in there.
pretty fucking badass. Worth it.
It was fucking awesome.
Worth it.
It was literally absolutely. So like the first time, like it was a little thing you can like pull out and you could put back, right? And I think they got wise to us. And the last time was a little bit of a metal thing, but someone must have gone in to like do crack or whatever. They pried this metal like casing for the door open on the side. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in. And a couple of girls and one lad that I'd left behind. I went in and I was like looking around like, this is fucking cool as shit. And I was just thinking in my head, I was like, I'd love to do a music video in here. And all I hear was screaming. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I go outside and the security guard, bear in mind, like you never get security guards in areas like that, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like grabbed one of the girls. And obviously, of course, me being like fucking hero mode, because I was trying to impress another girl that was there, you know. And I just fucking like went at him and tried to rugby tackle him. Being 15, by the way. And like, I went into he let go of the girl, but he grabbed me by my waist and I was like, oh fuck. So I tried pulling away from him. It's a fucking buff dude, by the way. I was like calling the fucking police. I'm like, no. I'm like fucking grabbing the wooden like fencing that we were next to, like cutting my hands open, trying to pry away from him. This motherfucker is not letting go of me. And I'm like, I swear, he's got me like by the jeans, by the waist, like that on the inside. And I fucking, like the police come, they fucking arrest me, put me in the back of the police car, and they're like, do you know how much trouble you're in? I'm like, I didn't even break in there. And I was like, I tried running away. And they were like, well, why did you stay? I was like, I didn't stay. The motherfucker grabbed me by my fucking jeans. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, he grabbed me like this on the side. Obviously not knowing that because I'm a fucking minor, they're not allowed to fucking touch me, right?
Yeah.
So because he grabbed me there, that motherfucker could have gone to jail. But I didn't even think about that.
You nonced
So they
him?
like,
You had the nonce response?
okay. No. I didn't know what that was, okay? Okay, I didn't know what that was. Let's make that fucking dreadfully clear. So they were like, 1 second, close the police door on me. I'm in these fucking restraint cuffs, not even the ones with chains. They're plastic, right? So I'm like this. I can't fucking move. And they go out, they speak to him, and they open the back door and they speak, and they go, he's willing to drop the charges if you are. And I was like, fucking bet, let's go. Get me out, these motherfuckers. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, we have to take you home to your parents. I'm like, no, they think I'm in school right now. Please. And they were like, no. I was like, well, I want to press charges then.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't even know. I was like, if he hit me, I was like, I want to press charges. And they were like, naive. And they just slammed the door on me and took me back to my parents' house. I was like, I'm so dead. It was not a good summer. It was a really bad summer.
We've actually gone 12 minutes overtime. Pro bono. We're the greatest philanthropists in the LCU. Extendo stream for free.
I know.
It's
Guy's got to drop a 50.
Guys,
Come on.
Nightmare and I are talking ghost stories of our past. Glad you guys are hanging with us and enjoying everything. But
For real.
we definitely, we're going to have to end at some point. A man's word is a man's word. And an extendo stream for free, it's insane.
Against a man's
Who
word.
would do that? Who would do that?
It's kind of ridiculous when you think about it.
We would do it. We would. We are sick. You just heard our stories. We have problems.
Yeah.
But,
you know, we're talking about all this shit and I just realized how fucked up I am. Like, damn. I have problems.
It's fun. Come on, look at you with those tattoos, those piercings.
It makes sense, right?
You did not slap a motherfucker with a foot while he's fucking a girl that you marked because you're pissed he claimed your mark and then get a McChicken at 3 a.m. You don't get those piercings without doing that.
When you say it like that, it makes you sound like an asshole.
Am I the asshole?
That's a really good question. Spoiler alert. Yes, I fucking am.
Hugh Jazz says it's 5 days to Christmas. You do anything big for Christmas?
I cook a Christmas dinner for me and the doggos. You know, they have a banging Christmas. They literally have everything I have, right, within reason. And And yeah, we just chill and we sit down and we watch the Muppets Christmas Carol and stuff. Athena absolutely loves the Muppets. She'll sit next to me and just straight eyeball it the entire time. It's a good time. And I put the Land Before Time on for them afterwards as well because they love them. They love those movies.
I'll get in with family, do the basic stuff. Nothing too crazy. We're all pretty much local here, so it won't be more than like a 40-minute drive, but it'll be chill. You're gonna try and get anything in on the holidays in the LCU? I know a few people are planning some holiday stuff.
I'll probably stream on Christmas Day, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I might figure something out. I don't know. John Pond says, never do something you're good at for free. Thank you, John Pond. That $2 means that we're good at this because we did it for money.
That's the validation we need. That's literally it now. We all good.
Right? That being said, 15 minutes overtime, 2 hours, 15 minutes. I think we did a good stream. Let these fine people go about their damn weekends. It's weekend time. We're the end of the road now. We're the end of the road.
I feel bad about today because I actually had energy to give you. Because yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit hungover and tired.
Don't you know yesterday was a 5-star Mama Fridge approved episode? Did you not?
That made me so happy.
Did you not
made
read?
me so happy.
Mama the Fridge.
I read it.
One more time for those at home. Mama the Fridge said, heart, excellent balls with nightmare. Bravo. It will be a classic first new show host pairing in my humble opinion. May the good dynamics between you two continue. Star-eyed emoji, 5-star from Mama the Fridge. I woke up to that. So if she likes it, she likes it. We're the best.
It was so sweet, man. Like tell Mama Fridge. Oh, I'll say it here because she might be watching. That meant a lot to hear. Thank you so much. Like it genuinely meant a lot to hear from someone who used to be a viewer and hear about Mama Fridge's reviews to now being a host and being a part of that review. That was so like hyper emotional for me. Like that meant a lot.
You got a 5-star. We got a 5-star. It's like, don't get me wrong, we earned it, but yeah, it was a good show. It worked.
That's all that matters.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Anything you want to say before we shuffle off?
Thank you to everyone for the support today. It's been a very wild situation we've been thrown into, but generally, I fucking love today's stream. It's been awesome.
A day and a half ago, you were having your goodbye stream.
Well, let's not talk about that. Okay,
but that's how life works, right? You make plans. Life is what happens when you're making plans. So
that's true. We need to set. I feel like you guys are owed a balls tattoo. And I have space on my leg. So,
well,
maybe we need to set something out. But let's get this drum ham.
Let's see if we get this
first.
drum ham. If we get this drum ham, you will be the first host in the LCU with 2 show tattoos.
Yeah, fuck back, girl. She only got it massively on her arm for the rest of her life. Bless her heart.
Let's go. Yeah, when I said you were Batgirl to replace, Voldemort stuff, it was because you two came through with the tattoos. He didn't.
It's true. To be fair though, do you not know the tattoo he was originally meant to get was like a dog the bounty hunter buggy Lolcow lifetime? Yeah, I would have fucking dodged that motherfucker too. I'll be real.
It whittled its way down from being completely dumber than dog shit to reasonable to non-existent. Luna L. Faye.
Balls? How do I feel about that? Do you all about Luna L. Faye?
Should we get fusion dance balls tattoos so when their balls line up, it's like the fusion dance?
Should we get like, people have a mustache here?
Yeah.
We just get a nut sack. and only like, ball, not a Bolchinian from Men in Black. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Luna L. Faces, great show, guys. Thank you, Luna. Much appreciation. If if you're planning on going live right now, we'll redirect to you, Luna. If you want to throw up something right now, we have nobody to redirect to. But yeah, thank you again for the second episode of the new and improved Lolcow Balls. Guys, have a good night. Balls, balls, balls. One more time.
Balls, balls, balls.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
So weird to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Like a square anal bead will probably tear my shit up. I don't think I can pull that off. Maybe something a little more, definitely round. But what about a pyramid? Like, do you think that? What about a pine cone? What about a pine cone?
See, I've never had anal beads, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
Like, but I know, say obviously,
Wink.
I don't look campus.
Wink.
But anyway, like I've never had anal beads, and I don't think they're for me. I don't like my asshole getting touched.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I were to use them on someone, the squares would be better.
Yeah. Oh.
Or maybe the pyramids, because you gripping the edges. You know what I mean? You hitting.
If
mark.
you do rip, do you stop and do you get Band-Aids or do you just keep going?
Only the weak ones quit.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of sandwich?
They're Band-Aids on the inside.
Something like maybe some.
It's not fucking flex tape, Billy.
What about sandwiches? Like what's your favorite sandwich?
That's quite a change.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not sick.
I don't know. I
We're
like
not
an
sick.
Italian BMT. You know.
Yeah, that's pretty good. BLT
That's like
is
a
really
standard,
good.
right?
You only
Right?
like sandwiches that are initials. BMT, BLT.
But no, BLT. I didn't mean BMT. I don't even know if BMT is a thing.
An Italian BMT is like bologna, something
yeah.
else, I think. But yeah, BLT is really good. Oh shit, dude, we're live.
We like.
We forgot to
We
end the
kicked away
stream.
our viewership.
We forgot to end the stream, dude. What have we done?
Are we actually live?
Yeah, there's 150 people watching right now.
What have you guys caught the conversation?
Sorry, dude. I think they heard heard something about our sandwiches.
We need that $50 now.
Yeah, guys. So,
No, we actually do.
crap.
That's kind of fucked.
Crap.
Good recommendation of sandwiches, though, I must say. Fuck off.
Really good. Really good. So anybody, was he talking about beads? We're not into beading. I don't make necklaces.
I didn't bring it up. It was Billy. I'll be honest
What?
with you.
What?
It actually wasn't me.
What?
Yeah, no. Billy was talking about the kind of anal beads he likes to use, and I was like, he's like, which ones do you think would be most effective? And I said, well, maybe the square ones.
No.
I know this isn't Lolcow bus, but you getting thrown under that bus. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Get fucked.
We realized we didn't. By we, I mean me. Didn't end the stream. We were talking for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, dude, let's go live. Let's go live. Let's go live talking about something fucked up.
Anal beads, dude.
Yeah, that's how you can tell that we're not really nasty, because that's like the most basic of nastiness. So basic.
That is, to be fair.
So suburban.
What is the kinkiest thing you've ever done, young Bill?
I'm not a real kinky person.
No?
I'm more of a cerebral person. I connect mentally. I think everything that you need is right here, and it goes right here. And that's far more powerful.
Oh.
But,
So you're a passionate lover.
passionate. But it's probably, something like making a cucumber sandwich.
What? Are we talking about the same conversation right now? I'm confused.
No, I'm kidding.
What's the kinkiest thing you ever done? Cucumber sandwiches,
Cucumber sandwich. Elias Adame says, is this pre-recorded? No, this is re-recorded. We're ridiculous.
This is re-recorded.
We forgot to
actually.
end the stream, and we were bullshitting for a minute after the stream, and I was like, oh, you know what?
I don't know what the fuck we is, but I guess
By we, I mean I. I didn't end the stream. And then I think Logan Hooks or somebody was like in the chat, and said, anyone else saying they're still live? And I was like, oh shit, I fucked up.
We were born live.
So we figured we'd come back and do a little extra for you guys since we messed up.
We may as well round off the hour, right? You know, like I just think, to be honest, you guys, I need to get the drum ham thing sorted. Again, Morrison's not far from me. I get some ham.
Drum ham.
It's gonna be good.
We only have 10 out of 100 for the drum ham, so it's like it's gonna take some work to hit this.
Almost there.
It's 1/10 of the way. A lot of people think if you get 90 more, you might hit it.
That's exactly. Rumors would have it that way.
Rumor has it. This is what happens when you forget to end a stream.
Oh, fuck. Do you remember the idea that we came up with like fucking ages ago? It was like after we solved our first beef about how we were going to go into the, what was it? The live stage?
The live stage in the Discord. Yeah. And it was going to be.
And we would just.
It was going to be me, you, and then 2 other hosts from different shows. And we were going to record just like a man podcast, like a one topic where we just go in on this topic, like the boys would talk, and then we post it recorded to all of our channels, members only, privately, and don't tell nobody about it. It was going to be a secret podcast. We wouldn't promote it on any of the shows. I think at the time Ken was here, and we were like, maybe we can get Ken to be the fourth.
We take Ken in.
Yeah, we were looking.
We were talking about who do we bring in.
Yeah, and Ken, we were like, we should reach out to Ken. Like, well, maybe he'd be up for it. And then it never got into fruition, but it would
have been such a good idea, because the idea was we would upload the VODs on each channel we had a part of. And then we would never, the rule was you were never allowed to discuss it. And it was such a fucking fun idea that I think would have just really fucked with Keem's head. And I think that's why I loved it so much. Because he'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? And we'll be like, I know what you mean. We're just talking.
We're just talking.
Yeah, right? And it would just gaslight the fuck out. And you know what Keem's like when he gets gaslit, right? This motherfucker goes into hyper investigation mode. And I know he would eventually collect all this evidence and be like, right, there's an upload here, an upload here. Well, and we would just be like, I don't know how that got there. That's crazy. Just gaslight the fuck out.
It was just a secret society podcast. Nobody would know.
Legit.
Unlisted. Everybody all the members would be like, oh yeah, we know, but you don't talk about whatever it was going to be. Don't ask, don't tell.
Legit. And, the only rule was you weren't allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
To anyone that was a host that was outside of the inner circle,
listeners,
or anyone as a viewer,
like viewers, you're sworn to secrecy. If this gets out, we're done. So keep it tight-lipped.
I think we should still do it.
Maybe we have.
How many viewers
maybe we have done it. Maybe we did do it.
Maybe we did. That's good. Fucking, I'm getting gaslit now. Fuck me. 152 people. Can you guys keep a fucking secret? Because maybe we should start it. Who should we recruit? Can you guys let us know? All right? Just stick a fucking $2 dono in and just let us know. Who do you think should be a part of our actual Illuminati?
Should we reach out to Cash and
get Mark on that?
Ken, yeah.
Maybe Ken is a good.
Ken, Scooter, and Denmark are on there. I'm trying to think who. Denmark would tell we've actually told everybody now.
Well, no. This is all kayfabe.
Yeah, this is never gonna happen.
It's fake and gay. It's scripted like our first beef. Do you remember our first beef? No, it was scripted.
We're sitting there after the Becky
losing
shit.
Her fucking mind.
After the Becky
She's
shit happened.
No.
And I was like, let's tell everybody it was scripted. I was like, dude, you're not gonna.
We were in a VC, just plotting out. Like, me and Billy had not spoke for ages. It was me, Billy, Xylee, and Rastov. I joined them in the VC, like on the fucking live on air, and I was like, "This is fucked." Yeah,
yeah, it's fucked.
And I was like, "You know, what would be great? I know, Billy, we should tell everyone it's scripted." The beef that we have is just scripted.
I was like, dude, I don't think people would like that very much.
fucking bless Sally's heart. Her steam started popping out her fucking ears immediately. She was like, no, I dealt with enough of this.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm like, no, Sally, it was scripted though. Like, it was actually scripted
Sally.
the entire time. Bless her heart. I love her to death, man. She was so pissed off with me.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of
amazing.
there was a lot of time where Xylee was not okay with our little shenanigans, but she put up with them for the most part. It was
She did.
it was like Xylee was a trooper for a lot of our bullshit.
She put up a lot of my shit. That's for damn sure. I blamed her for me staying. I never said it live on air, but I went into Reaper's chat today. I was like, Xylee, you betrayed me. She goes, what? And I was like, I told you last time. I was like, make sure I don't come back. I was like, you fail me. She's like, motherfucker, I was asleep. I was like, no good enough. Fake friend. She was, I swear that woman would rip my head off if I was sleepless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Nuts right now? Are you a Nuts viewer?
I haven't been watching that, I'll be honest, because I just don't find Albert entertaining. I love Steak. I do love Steak. I know you are beef with him, but I love Steak.
Steak and I
sorry,
are
dude.
actively beefing. Did you see Steak won the Alpha Award for Best Host?
So I won an award. Can I find out what award I won?
What award
was?
did
He DM'd
you
me.
won? You won the award for balls. Didn't you see that?
What? We
Balls-
won an award after one show? That's base.
Balls won best like technical set design or something. Like we that's
Go.
I did a thank you speech and everything. I addressed you in the thank you speech for all you've done.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Also, I just gotta say, actually fuck Phantom for this photo he took of me, the Kent. First of all, the award show, thank you for taking that from Test, you bastard. I'm glad you did well with it. Yes, everyone has been waiting for me to make that joke, so I'm going to make it now. Nah, he did great. I'm genuinely so proud of Phantom, man, for real. But this photo, I want to hunt you down.
Let's see.
This photo is fucked. Look at this.
Which one did
Best
you win?
feud/rivalry.
Oh.
It's Keem versus Nightmare. Look at this photo. It looks like I'm ejaculating.
Well,
this is fucked.
Were you?
No, I don't think so anyway.
Oh, why do I feel like this is a good representation of you?
One second, let me try and recreate the fucking image.
You got the you gotta tilt a little to the side on that.
Wait. Do I? One second, let me just.
Yeah, that's about you. That's it.
It's not bad. Like, I have the same headphones if we want to really, really recreate scene by scene. But I
What are
think we
you
got
sitting
the image,
in?
I
Is it
guess.
the same chair? Does it have like a boa on the top of it?
It is the same chair. This chair is fucked, though. I'm not gonna lie. The dogs have absolutely ruined this, so I kind of beat the shit out of it now. But the photo of Keem is just wild. I don't know why he picked such a. Like, that photo of Keem is so angry.
Because he's fighting with you. He's fighting with you.
I'm just glad I won the feud. That's awesome.
Yeah, how the fuck did Steak win Best Host Personality of the Year? Come on. Like, you don't agree
Did
with
he?
that, right? Yeah. You don't agree with that, right?
I mean, I'm proud of him because he's a testy. You know? He was originally Billy, hear me out, right? The testies, for the cult that they are, they've been cooking. Steak was a testy.
You know.
Josephina was a testy. Lila was a testy.
You know, Lolcow Crip.
Tony Rigatoni was a testy.
Lolcow Crip took claim for Steak. Crip says Steak was his doing.
Fuck tech, but tech. But he does take our ideas all. I'm not gonna lie. That motherfucker gaslit the fuck out of me with a situation of getting can't afford a membership. It was like way back when, right? I'm like, we need to get can't afford. I'm like, it was. I don't know why that motherfucker. I swear he had his membership turned off. But he promised me he did, and eventually got one.
It was funny.
But every 100 members, we added something else extravagant to the fucking list of like, you will get this, right? And it was so fucking annoying. I'm like, why is he not getting a fucking gifted membership? And Tech came in one day and was like, you should really push for this. And I'm like, that's what we've been doing. But thank you, though. And then he told Keem, like, yeah, it was my idea. I made him do it. I'm like, fuck you, man. You bastard. I was dreadfully upset. You hurt my fifis in that situation.
I just looked at all the awards. They're dog shit. They're horrible. The only good one was Balls getting the W. Everything else was shit. You and Keem feud. That makes sense.
How bad are they?
It's terrible.
Well, let me have a look.
Terrible. Horrible.
So,
Horrible.
best show, Lolcow Live. I mean, biased, but yeah, obviously, right? It started it all.
Yeah.
Best host / personality. How does he do the actual poll then?
You just had fucking 84 people vote. Just had eight to 10 people voted, I think. Sweet Tea's got 2 awards. Yo Mama got Best Wrangler.
How did Yo Mama get Wrangler?
Yeah, this
actually, no offense to Yo Mama, how did he get Wrangler?
I guess they said he wrangled you, dude. Cause that's fucking offensive, isn't it?
That is fucking offensive.
Fuck these awards, right? Fuck these awards.
Yeah, actually,
these awards are shit.
Boogie makes sense.
These awards are shit.
Breakout Star of the Year, Sweet Tea. Bro, you just won her fucking feet. Let's be real.
You're just trying to get feet pics. How many awards did Tina win? Where's Tina's award? Best duo / tag team. Come on.
I like the Josh and Xylee duo. I'm not gonna lie.
These votes
are
stacked.
But I feel like he's only doing this from the last few months for a lot of these.
Because let's be real, Josh and Xylee,
they do great.
They hold nothing to Billy and Xylee. Rewind.
Okay.
Billy
Easy
and
though,
Xylee.
Kendall, right?
Billy and Xylee Rewind were a fucking epic duo, right? Epic.
Yeah. Well, this is what I say. They are phenomenal too. I really, really love them working together. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong, I miss the old Billy Xylee dynamic. Don't get me wrong. But I really love them working together. But it's also like they've only been together for about a month. How can you make a whole year award out of that?
Yeah, that's a weenie award.
I suppose game awards and stuff. They do have a cutoff date, like October, don't they?
Yeah, that's
October,
a weenie.
November,
That's a weenie warbler award. That's weenie warbler. That's not even the best Xylee duo of 2025. Come on.
The Key versus Nightmare feud is probably the most accurate out of all of them so far. I'm not gonna lie. The best episode is Fat Camp Day 6. Yes. That's the one where they had the fight, right? Where Wings fucking Keem fought.
Was it? Was that with a car in the thumbnail?
See.
Yeah, that was the card.
Yeah, that was such a good day. Well, not good day because it was really upsetting because of the situation, but like content wise, you look back and you're like, whoa, that was a wild day, Yeah. Best trio, Keem, Buggy, and Wings for, obvious. Funniest moment of the year, Keem trolls Becky in the BBU. Yes, absolutely one of the most euphoric moments. There was so many beefs going on. I was speaking about this earlier offline. There's so many beefs that were going on in the LCU at that time. To have it end with Keem bringing Becky back, everyone's like, no, we got to band together. We got to kick this bitch out. And him to reveal it was all a ruse. Honest to fucking God. Beautiful.
Oh shit, Poke Gaga's awake. He says, balls. 3 weeks of a bender continues. Dude, cheers.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to drink to that.
But you didn't see this duo come in.
Yeah, Poke Gaga been on a bender, partying, working, living.
Fuck yeah, dude. You owe it to yourself. You've explained some of the work you do, and dude, it sounds fucking stressful as shit. Get yourself some good times while it's Christmas,
Yeah. Dude, this awards though, we can agree, fucking rigged. But we did.
Well, do you know what? I will say rigged actually, because best production / visual design. Sorry, Billy. Should have been test. My green screen design was fucking beautiful.
I'll be real with you. I wonder if you were in the top 5 or not. Because
I don't know. I would hope that we were at least considered because
it has
it
to
was
be,
really
right?
hard making the green screen look good.
Yeah.
I fucking loved. Yo Mom was the only one that didn't make it work because he refused to send me the clips.
Yeah.
Because I would just be able to pop up on the TV, but because he wanted to play the clips, I had to click 3 different things to make it work. Now I found a better way of doing it. But at the time, it was just I
gotta shout out Eternity of Secrets. Says, wait, I thought the stream ended. Now they're back. I forgot to stop the stream, and everybody in
You said,
chat
fuck it.
was saying this stream's still going. So Nightmare and I came back like wild men and did a whole extra bit, and the bit actually started because we pretended that we were live and talking about anal beads.
True.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was totally a joke.
I will, yeah, of course, absolutely. I will say I don't like that he crossed out the Rastov bits because I know they got like the few, but we have till the end of the weekend to talk about it. And to deny his existence in the LCU is kind of shitty. But if we're talking about any Albert moment that was super memeable,
all those days, I was fucking you in your ass in the living room.
nobody cares about the mustard. The day that he held Johnny in his arms and said that to him, I damn near fucking thought, you know what? It's time I leave the internet for the rest of my life and become a Mormon. You know, like that was the day I really tested faith. The mustard thing, nobody gives a fuck about the mustard thing.
And they said Rastov, he jerks
is that the best meme?
Well, the mustard meme,
The jerks
actually,
thing, bro. The punching babies thing.
the punching babies. There's so many memes.
That's been since January.
There's
That was my first ever Rewind appearance.
These awards were dog shit.
I will say, Phantom, you know, he's doing it on his own. I still love what he's done. I got nothing but love for the guy. But the mustard thing, really, like the punching babies thing is deaf. That was my first appearance on Rewind. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
I was in the living room on my phone. My hands were shaking like this, you know? And I was like, I want to call Becky a bitch. That was my ultimate goal.
Weren't you like really quiet that episode? Like
I'm nervous as fuck.
Yeah. It's so funny because like on your debut episode, I remember like talking to you. I was like, yeah, well, next time we get you on, we'll let you talk more. Sorry, we didn't get it in. And then you became like the most motherfucking loudest talkative motherfucker.
I know. Who'd have thought I would be an annoying cunt?
It was
me.
It was
I
funny.
knew.
You're like, I knew. I just needed to get over through the rhythm. It was great because like, even though you were quiet, your mic it had the reader on it. You know, the little LCD screen.
Yeah. The Razor siren.
Yeah, it would read shit out. So I was like, maybe it's part of his bit. Maybe he just wants his mic to read shit. No, you were just
ADHD. Like, unmedicated, don't expect me not to get an 8-bit mic. I found that was a thing by going through Amazon. I was like, that's amazing. I need to buy this now. It's not a cheap mic, by the way. It was stupidly expensive. It's down there somewhere. But I've been contemplating bringing it back. It's just the audio quality on it is absolute arse. It is one of the worst mics ever. I will say another award, best character transformation, glow up or glow down, is Zay. As much as me and her beef, it's Zay. You know, she went from being one of the most hated, actually no, the most hated woman in the LCU to now working Rewind. That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'll give credit where it's fucking due. Like, she's done really fucking well for herself.
I had a lot of people say to me when she came on to Rewind, I'm sorry, Billy, I won't watch Rewind. I won't watch it with Zay. And then within like a couple weeks, they were like, dude, Zay grew on me. You know, like Zay grew on me. I'm watching Zay. It's like she turned a lot of people over when she got there that were maybe holding out on her. And
you know, as much as I like to fucking annoy the fuck out of her and banter with her, she's doing really well for herself, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to say that.
I'm happy to be working with her. She's a good. I think that she's one of the people that she's young enough and she's business minded enough that she could go into like something bigger than YouTube if she really wanted to. You know, like
True.
she could do some sort of. Something.
I agree with that.
She does good business, you know. She's always working on something, so that goes far more than talent, you know. There's a ton of talented people that are just talented and they don't do the work to get further. And she's working with what it takes. I think I've seen a lot of people over the years succeed, and I see something in her that is it's that hard work. It goes somewhere. Like you and I, we're cool guys. We talk shit. We party.
Yeah,
you know,
we do things.
We're too comfortable fucking shit up. You know, we just fuck shit up.
We just love watching the world burn.
For real.
I've realized that, you know, like that you have the same like visual of burning that I do. It's like we both like to be on opposite ends, though. You know, we got the fucking gas, you know, the Zippo canister. We're just going, yes!
I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. Freeze or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now finally at the 4 o'clock hour. We did a random accidental bonus stream for you guys. I hope you're having a good night. Nightmare, anything you want to say to the guys? We're going to cut you off unless we get a random $50 donor right now.
I don't. The best caller moment. Keem calls in the Queasy Show. Bald head. Fuck off. Freshy fresh saying Nickelback, bro. That shit is still uncensored on test. One of my favorite moments of the LCU. It's beautiful. It's so good.
It was funny. It was funny.
I'll never forget that. That's the day where Grim decided to eat like 20 fucking apples live on air.
Oh yeah, we thought he was gonna get arsenic poison.
That's what he was trying to do.
He was gonna die.
He was trying to get the cyanide from the apples. So he kept eating. Like he had like fucking 12 apples that day. Like no joke. It's crazy.
All right. We gonna wrap this up. No one else is live. Fuck Poke Gaga.
Ow!
Just bought us a half an hour. Question. We're here for another half an hour.
Which button? Romance. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're talking about Poke Gaga.
Poke Gaga just bought 30 minutes of pleasure. All we had to do was give us.
It's just kind of crazy.
All we had to do was give us an accidental extendo stream, and we got one.
Oh, dude, I'm looking back at the flesh bullets you made yesterday.
when I made the bologna flesh bullet, I knew this was gonna stand out. Shout out to the bologna bullet.
Can I be honest? I changed my mind. I know I said the peanut butter and jelly one looked like a period blood, like infection.
Yeah.
The bologna one's worst.
Yeah, this I would actually eat. Grape jelly, peanut butter. I would bite that.
No,
bullet.
I wouldn't. No. I'm not eating it.
I would bite that bullet.
What I'm saying is the bologna one's worse. No, it's got a vein, Billy. No.
I gotta show Poke Gaga. I gotta show Poke Gaga the bite the bullet. See, this is the picture that a lot of people say it looks like Nightmare, but it's me. But people say that me and Nightmare look like cousins. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention tonight?
Wait.
See, we look like cousins. See?
Wait.
Yeah.
Can you get a side by side?
Well,
Have a look. Wait.
Yeah, it looks like you.
Wait.
See? It's you.
What the fuck? Okay, no. Wait, is that receding?
Yeah.
Is that receding?
Are you serious?
Wait,
Is this a bit?
Oh no, fuck that. Oh my fucking God. I'm not even joking. Actually, fucking, bro, I will genuinely have a mental breakdown if I start receding. That's why I want to leave.
See,
Dude, that fucking that line there, that freaked me out. But that's just where the hairdressers lined it up, right? And the same on the other side.
Everybody says we look like cousins. Did you see the title of this stream?
Yeah, what was that about, by the way? Like, I was like, what the fuck is this stream plan for? Dude?
I was trying to title the stream, and I said the cousin remark yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna put kissing cousins in there.
You did. I was really confused. I was like, is this dude like gonna make us fucking react to some TLC incest shit? Like, I'm confused.
No, I just figured everybody would tune in and be like, they're cousins. Do they kiss? Do they kiss?
I do have like extra stuff that I saved. I didn't know if you wanted to see.
One moment. Because I got to show Poke Gaga the gun. Poke Gaga, did you see this gun? It's got a ball bag pistol. I made this just to shoot my food bullets in my mouth to try and end it all yesterday. I'm glad you're here. It's got the fuzzy ball bag handle. Sorry.
It looks so fucking gross. It looks like it'll stick into your skin. Like, you know, what's that horror movie? Sand. You know, with a little fucking alien in the sand that was like eating people's flesh and shit?
I haven't actually seen it. I haven't seen Sand.
I haven't either. I've only seen clips.
All right.
Have you seen where they try not to step in the sand because like the shit is coming out the sand? It like tingles them and...
I got the 50 caliber with the ball bag pistol grip. 50 caliber. Moo, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Moo, bitch. What extras do you have? What spicy little extras have
so
you?
Nikocado avocado. I found an edit of him where someone edited him in Minecraft. I was like, if we really have nothing to talk about, we need to watch this. It's like 30 seconds. But I nearly pissed myself laughing at it. It was really, it's so goofy.
I'll watch that.
You want to watch it?
I'll watch that.
I'm so glad you're on the same page as me. Let's go.
I'll watch that. Let's go.
I gotta put my glasses on. I gotta maintain composure.
Nikocado avocado is a genius,
Super
by the way.
entertaining.
A genius.
Absolutely.
Absolute genius.
Chef's kiss.
This is a certified hood classic.
Here we are in nature. People say I need to be more organic and natural, so I went to the woods. I don't believe in science. I don't believe in science.
Why isn't there someone making these of Boogie every day? Boogie should have like 78 of these.
It's the creepers and the salad slab.
Should have 1,000 of these. Boogie should have 1,000 of these every month.
You could make so many out of Boogie doing these things.
Yeah, Boogie
He was in his pantaloons
today
today.
in his fucking underoos. That would be his roommate's underoos.
One of the most grotesque images I've ever seen of Boogie, by the way.
Yeah, he was loving
And
it
it's one of the
too.
few times I had to become an audio listener for that stream.
He was eating that shit up. Nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. Dude.
He was obsessed, you know. He found his groove with a little bit too much Austin Powers in him that day.
Yeah, baby.
He could have left that. Nah, baby. Nah.
You could see when Desi was cutting off the underwear, about ready to rip them off his gun. He was like standing, looking
not
up
the gun.
with like he had a fucking smile on his face where he knew everybody was watching him, and he was proud.
It was normal.
He was proud. He wasn't.
It was normal.
He was just so proud. Holy shit. Lithius is crazy that Nick is like a concert level violinist as well. LMAO, great show, guys. No, like a concert level violinist. And I guessed that he would lose all that weight like 2 years before he did it. I like predicted it on a live stream.
Everyone made jokes about what if he did that, right?
Well, I said
no
he
one
would.
have thought he actually did it.
I said he'd probably be. I said he'd probably it'd be like 5 years. He's gonna come back thin, and it was 2 years from what I predicted.
He's incredibly lost that weight in 2 years, by
Yeah.
the way. Like that's like amazing for him.
Yeah.
I always made jokes like, imagine like this motherfucker, because he's such a troll. And he's a really, really good troll as well.
Yeah.
Like he's not like an amateur, like he's pro troll. It's like, imagine he just fucking has all these fucking things built up and he's just.
Have
he
you seen
posts
his
up
old
some weight.
videos?
What, when he used to be skinny?
Yeah.
Like, originally? And he was
Yeah.
vegan and stuff? Yeah.
I had just watched them. I'd never seen them before, and I was like, oh,
Really?
this
Weird.
guy's actually like a mega level troll. He's going to lose this weight, and he's going to come back. And I was like, he's going to like sell a diet book or something and go touring on how to lose weight, because I was convinced that
I mean,
he was doing it.
if you look at how much weight he lost in 2 years, he could sell a diet book. Absolutely. That's a lot of weight to lose in 2 years. A lot of weight.
Poke Gaga, what was your question? He said question.
Yeah.
And we got
True.
we got mesmerized by the ball bag. What was the question?
We're thinking about the drum ham.
Yeah, did we ever get the question? Did we get the question? What the
I
hell?
haven't seen one waiting. I'm confused now. Like, is this an inside fucking joke?
Dude,
or
are they
something?
trolling us? What's going on? All right, guys, you gotta tell us what's going on because we're freaking out right now.
Oh.
What's going on?
He said, I know it's gay to not suck your pee-pee if you can, but is it gay to eat your own ass? Yo. Poke Gaga, that's it.
I have live chat turned off.
Oh, you on top chat again?
Yeah, everything
I fucking hate
refreshed.
that.
Everything
Dude, I
refreshed.
hate that it like puts you on top chat automatically as a creator. Like, put me on live chat. You know what I mean? That's interesting.
I will say this: it is gay to eat your own ass.
I think that's where the line gets crossed.
I
don't know.
I think it's gay. I think it's gay to have your ass eaten. Okay.
Is it gay or is it hyper impressive that you're able to eat your own asshole though? Because that goes 2 levels above being able to suck your own.
I
dick.
think it's gay if anybody eats your ass, even if it's a girl that eats your ass. I think it's gay. I think that you don't let girls in your butthole without being gay, right? Tongue, anything. I think once you let a girl back there, you're minimum diet gay. So like if you can suck your own pee-pee, it's cool because getting a blowjob is not gay, right?
Well, Billy, I've had a lady try to stick a finger in my booty, okay, with fresh acrylic nails, and I accidentally broke her nose because I freaked the fuck out, okay? So I am diet gay. I didn't intentionally do it, by the way, guys. I freaked out and I flipped and I kneed her in the face. And I felt really bad for it, and I bought her chicken chow mein afterwards.
Chicken chow mein.
We did not.
That's legally.
Yeah,
it's legal tender. Yeah, that's legal. Sorry, I broke your nose. Here's chicken chow mein.
Yeah, and she was fine, and when a week later we did things, and she knew boundaries, right? But I am diet gay, but I still don't appreciate an acrylic nail in the booty.
I don't want it. Don't want
like
don't want anything in my butt, around my butt. As a matter of fact, if you are the type of person that would go in my butt, I kind of lose attractive points for you. I'm like, why would you want to do that? Then I remember that women are absolutely in love with me. So like, I get it. You want every inch of my body. Then I forgive them if I love them, and that's a rare occurrence. But Murglefish, welcome to Cash Cow. Wow, here we call that going. It's what the fuck? There's teabag, tickling the balls. That's tickling the balls. Yeah.
Is that tickling my balls?
That's tickling the balls.
I feel tickled.
That's tickling the balls.
Feel tingly.
Tickling the balls, Murglefish.
Okay.
Thank you for tickling the balls.
I like my balls feeling tingly. Thank you very much.
Band World is giving blue balls. And then Pay Pig is balls deep. And Crown is something we don't even talk about.
We don't talk about crowns?
It's against TOS to even say it on air when they crown.
Really?
Yeah, that's how nasty it is.
We do that shit behind the scenes?
We let a motherfucker know on occasion what's it all about.
I mean, I like behind the scenes. Behind the scenes sounds good.
So we're tickling the balls right now. Murglefishes. Thank you, Murglefish. Spent a lot of time talking about.
But anyway, you mentioned your asshole being fingered, and you said you lose attractive points.
Not just fingered, anything touched, licked, anything back there. I think that
you just lose a little points,
lose some respect.
You're rating a dive in a swimming pool kind of points.
I lose.
Or you're you gotta go.
I lose. I know you probably don't have to go, right? But I lose a little respect for someone who would want to play around back there.
So what you mean to tell me is that personal clarity hits you different?
I'm a logical man.
Why did she do that?
I'm a logical man. I don't enter or exit. I've mastered my I've mastered my erogenous attractions. I'm in full control before and after of. I don't get like wacky. And I have to, because I feel like that's a level of ascension where you have to you have to be calm and cool before, during, and after. It's a level of control.
I get that.
It's a level of you want whoever you're with to know that you're the man, and you're not dumb in the head for the puss.
Dude,
you're not dumb in the head for the puss.
Well, I tried dating this girl. I was very attractive. She was a lovely girl, awesome girl. And for some reason, the first time we slept together, great. The second time, she twisted my fucking nipple, man. And I just didn't. I was like, I'm not a fan. So I moved her hand away and ignored. Sometimes you get in the moment. You start doing freaky shit. I'm like, no, I don't like that. This bitch kept doing it. And I told her, I was like, look, I don't like that. That's not nice to me. That hurts. That's not good. And for some reason, she thought I was lying because there was a guilty pleasure. even though I straight up sat her down and spoke to her about it because it got so bad. Like, I was like, no, how many times I gotta tell you? So she kept doing it. So I had to leave. I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is like, my nipples are gonna die. I gotta protect my nipples, Billy.
Yeah, no,
My nipples have to be protected.
they get raw, they get chafed, they're uncomfortable.
It fucking hurt,
Yeah,
man.
we don't
like,
need
I
that.
don't get it. Like, you know, I've never twisted a nipple like that. You know, we've all twisted a teddy or two in our time. I've never done it with such aggression. She was like fucking like, yeah, you know, like 360 motherfucker. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, I kept telling her, and she was like, nah, you really like it though, don't you? I'm like, no, I don't. Leave my nipples alone.
Is that
And she stole my Guitar Hero. I was fuming.
Is that the equivalent of like a guy being like, oh, come on, you know you want it. You know you want it. And pushing himself on somebody?
Maybe, but I've never done that though.
Well, I know, you shouldn't, but maybe.
Well, yeah, of course, obviously, like, you know, that's what's
Maybe,
but
maybe you were taken advantage of.
are you saying that she molested my nipples?
I think in any world, that's not okay. That's not okay. Keep your hands to yourself unless you are invited with consent.
Send shockwaves. It did. Honest to God, that's the best way you described it. It was like a surge of being fucking tased. It was not a nice feeling. I felt it throughout my entire body. It was like a fucking heat wave, like a volcano in each nipple. Because the bitch would grab two. And not one at a time, like as if that would make it any better anyway. Because I don't want my nipples being touched. She's a fucking, like, both. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, that's why you don't lay a woman on top.
No, you have to trust your
It's a
lover.
true story.
You have to trust your lover to know that her needs are important and your needs are just to be worshipped. Don't touch me on my man places. Just worship
No.
me. Just worship me.
If you don't like your nipples touched, that's okay. That's fine. I'll leave them alone. I'll give them a little pat in the head. I'm like, you have a good day, sir. But like, if I say I don't like my nipples being aggressively twisted, and you're like, nah, you actually really do though, don't you? I'm like, no. What do you mean?
There's zero
This
purple
isn't like a
nipples.
fucking. Yeah, this isn't a guilty. I had enough of those when I was getting bullied in fucking school. I don't like them in the bedroom, believe it or not. You know what I mean?
Did you actually get purple nipples getting bullied in school?
Not from bullies, from my mates, my family, or anything. Bullies just beat the shit out of me.
I think
Much more.
I think
1-to-1.
I think the worst thing that happened to me at school was I got pantsed once, and my underwears came down, and my little dick and balls were showing all over. That was probably the most bully moment I got, because then they ran off, and I couldn't even like remember who did it, because they ran off into a crowd. I turned around and my dicky doo was out, and I didn't even see who did it.
I used to get like really badly bullied and beaten up a lot, and like be fucked with. And there was one, like my final year of high school is where I snapped, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking done with this now. And that's why I started defending myself, and I would use my words a lot. Maybe that's why I'm such a loudmouth prick. But you know, it had to be done, and I would make them look stupid with words. It was great, because then if they responded with violence, they just look like, you know, like knuckle draggers, you know, like idiots. And the only time I really like lost my rags when I found out my sister's like a few years older than me, and she had just finished like, you know, her A levels and gone to uni, and she did this beautiful fucking art piece, and it was of it was like Adam and Eve, and it was like this tree and Adam grabbing these apples, and like the rib cage is showing, and it shows the bitten apples and the rib cage. It's a really beautiful design, like it was a huge piece, and it was on display on the wall. And I found out, like, I heard this dude was chatting shit about my sister, talking about how he like wanted to like sleep with her, and I was like, okay, so this guy wants to die. That's cool. And I never saw his face before, right? And I saw a dude, I'm like, he looks like the kind of guy that would do that. And I grabbed him by the shoulder, I said, is this the guy that did this? And my mate goes, yeah. And I'm like, oh, cool. I just slammed him into the locker, because I was like, don't talk shit about my sister again. I will destroy you. I just threw him in the crowd. And his mates were the ones that used to bully me. And they just looked at me and they're like, oh. I was like, oh, cool. And I walked home and I was really, really angry then. I was like, I could have done this years ago. And I would have been left the fuck alone.
Yeah, you just
All
got
I had to do was pick on one of the weakest ones. It was crazy.
Morning, Mary. What's like your coolest
What up, Mary?
fight moment?
my coolest fight. I don't like getting violent, but like it's very rare I get violent, to be honest with you. Like my work is like where I had to like get a little bit physical with people. I think one of the most insane moments I had was when there was this dude who was like 2 years older than me in our friend group. We were all like shit faced, and they convinced him I stolen his phone, which I hadn't. And he kept coming up to me, and I had my wrist in a cast at the time. And he kept coming up to me trying to fight me, and I was like, bro, like go away, like. And people are trying to separate. And I remember he threw his punch at me, and I instantly sobered up as his fist hit, like was coming towards me, and I just grabbed it with my broken wrist, which really fucking hurt, by the way. And I went inside, and I just went pop straight to the face.
Yeah.
And then I monkey hugged him. And I just remember being pulled off him, and I was like, I don't have your fucking phone. I don't have your fucking phone. So people pulled me away like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I was like, I don't know what he wants. Leave me alone. Like, fucking screaming like, leave me alone. Like sobered up instantly. But yeah, that's one of the funniest moments I've had. Not the most proudest.
I was in elementary school. I was probably in like 3rd grade. And this kid came up and was starting to fight with me. And all the other kids circled around us. And he was standing like maybe like 5 feet away from me. And I was standing 5 feet looking at him. And we're squaring up and we're getting ready to fight. And I'm like maybe 8 years old. And I slide my shoe off my foot and just kick my shoe at him. It flies directly at his nose, busts his nose open. He's bleeding. He starts crying. And I'm like, dude, W in the fucking chat. And then him and I became friends. So it was like, I was like, dude, this moment, never going to forget this. Fuck this guy.
That is a pretty badass moment to me. That's a King Cobra kind of like moment, you know, of badassery. I fuck with that.
I was like a little kid. I didn't want no trouble. He was the new kid. And I think he like, Maybe someone sent him over to fuck with me. I don't know. But we ended up becoming friends. So it worked out for the best afterwards.
That's what happens with dudes, though.
Yeah.
You know, you fight, and next thing you know, your buddies afterwards, you know. Like the guy I mentioned, I slammed the lockers. Great friend of mine. I haven't spoken to him in years, but we had a couple of drinks since then, you know.
Oh.
I think one of my favorite moments of like actually like getting in a physical altercation was very recently. It was last year at Download Festival. Now, you don't meet arseholes there, to be fair. Everyone's just really friendly. And Avenged Sevenfold were playing. I was right at the front. There was this like fucking woman to the left of me in the front. And there's another person to the right of me in front. And this guy, I'm assuming he was like into it. Like, I had a crush on her or whatever, right? And like just thought, oh, she's a pretty girl. He kept trying to pull her into the pit, but she was like fucking on her own. Right? She's terrified. And I was like ignoring it, thinking they were friends. And I realized she was like kept pushing him away. And I was like, so I turned around, I was like, dude, no, like shouting because the music's playing, right? And Hail to the King was playing, which I was really upset with because I fucking love that song.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me and he just went, what? And I was like, dude, she don't want to fucking go in. And he just fucking punched me in the face. And I was like, what the fuck? So I headbutted him. So to give a little bit more context, earlier that day, I had brought my camper chair with me because I fucking like damaged my knee.
Yeah.
To sit down. But then we brought into the crowd and it was very muddy and raining. And I kind of like thought, well, fuck this chair. I'm going to move it. I'm just going to throw it in the ground in the crowd and just leave it there. It'll get buried in the mud. It'll be fine. So going later to that night, which was right where I used to be, where I threw the chair, when I headbutted him, he kind of stepped back into the pit and tripped over the chair. Fell on his ass.
Love it. Love it.
And then people thought he wanted to be picked up. Lifted into the air. Brought to the fucking gate or right in front of us. Security grabbed him. Motherfucker had to go all the way around and all the way back. Vindication. Vindication moment.
Hugh Jess says, I'm so confused. You're back. We stopped and I forgot to end the stream and we were talking for like 20 minutes and realized people in the chat were still here like, the stream's not ended. So we came back, Hugh. It was dumb. And then we were going to go. And Poke Gaga gave the extendo stream. And by the way,
That's true.
we gave a free half an hour. So I'm not gonna do another extendo stream because we already gave a free half an hour. We've had the extended half an hour. I'm not doing another half an hour unless we get the free one paid for. So hundo.
But technically, we did an hour. You just didn't hear the first half an hour because we did it offline.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up in 5 minutes. So thank you guys for hanging with us. Unless we get a hundo. I want to go get breakfast.
I think at a hundo we got to get something towards the members goal. If we get like 20 members, that's a hundo, right? I need a drum ham.
You need that drum ham.
I really want to do it now.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You did miss a bunch.
I really want to do the drum ham.
We didn't do it on purpose, though, Hugh. We didn't do it on purpose. And it was an accident. Poke Gaga says, Billy, where can I buy the 50 caliber ball bag pistol grip gun and pizza bullets? I want to bite the bullets too. We're actually for everybody here who is tired of, we're gonna deliver you the pizza bullets with the 50 caliber ball bag pistol grip. All you need to do is sign your Minecraft account over to us. We're starting a death cult.
The Minecraft dollars.
We're starting a death cult. No big deal.
Dude, I'm really good at those. I got you way ahead of you. Look, have you guys ever heard of something called Scientology? I got something better.
Dude, what if
Tom Cruise?
What if we were a Scientology network? You think we'd be weird as hell, right?
Oh my God. I had to apologize to Jesus.
You're going to have to apologize to Tom Cruise now, dude. You're getting canceled. Nightmare. We're getting canceled if you don't apologize to Tom Cruise.
Can I be honest? I will throw myself off this mortal coil before I apologize to fucking Tom Cruise, of all people. He needs to apologize for the last couple of movies he's done, to be honest with you. Last Mission Impossible, kind of terrible.
Was it? I didn't watch it. I saw the one before it, and I was like, it's all right.
I'll be honest with you, the stunt was pretty cool, but that's literally it.
That's the only reason you watch it, right? It's the stunts.
Yeah, but you need some plot, Billy, okay? It's been too many movies just been stunts. Like, you watch Fast and Furious?
No. This is one of those movies.
No, answer the question.
I will. But Mission Impossible is one of those movies where I don't think it needs plot because this many versions of the movie, we know the mission's possible. It's been possible 9 movies before this. It's possible.
It's impossible or possible without a fucking plot, Billy. Come on, man. Come on, think about it, please. I can't be the only one.
All right.
I can't be the only fucking one.
We're going to the 5 a.m. or the 8 a.m. hour. We're going to the 8 a.m. hour.
Oh, you want to continue?
We have to. Poke Gaga just dropped a red down now. He whoopsied on us. We're fucked.
Fuck.
We're motherfucked, dude. We're motherfucked.
Whoopsie.
From ham. He fucking whoopsied, dude.
He got whoopsied, bro. I don't think I've ever been whoopsied in my entire life. That's kind of
whoopsie. Now I gotta. Oh shit! Shit! Fuck! I fucked up. I went to do something on the screen. Fucked up. I showed something I shouldn't have showed. Nobody saw it. Oops. God damn it. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy in a bad place. Shit. It's late. I made a mistake. We're getting canceled. Clicked the wrong button.
You shouldn't. It's fine. That's okay. There's no real chat. Did you just end it?
No. We're still here, but I'm tired. It's late.
What did you say? We have to extend it then?
Because I said we weren't going to extend it for.
I mean, to be fair,
I said we're not going to extend it for a regular 50. It's just this extended stream. We gave you a free half hour already, so you have to pay $100 for the extension. And then Poke Gaga said, "Fuck you! I ain't ready to go to sleep, bitch." I woke up.
You know, not to test the chat's gangster, brother. You know this.
Yeah. I know, but then I make a mistake.
So I said, hell yeah, I paused and screenshot.
Don't do it, guys. Pretend like that didn't happen,
if
okay?
If you're going to do that, Can you at least give us one fucking tea bag if you're gonna screenshot it?
Pretend it didn't
Let's make it
happen,
somewhat
guys.
worth it, right? Let's make it like a black market transaction.
You know, we can trust everybody here. We got the homies here.
Yeah, it's all homies here anyway.
Yeah.
But like,
Balls
the
balls
homies,
chat's
pass a
cool
little bit of
chat.
this, get a little bit of this.
Balls chat's
Yeah.
cool chat.
Y'all seem cool as fuck, you know?
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
we
we're
never
about.
we never started no trouble. We never bothered nobody.
I gotta ask, what's the fork about, by the way? Because you randomly started bringing this out, and I think I missed the episode where you introduced it.
On my birthday stream, a viewer sent me Tina Nodi. You ever see her name? She sent me a birthday cake and
That's really sweet.
a
of her, fair
fork.
play.
Yeah, well, I've known her for a while, so it's like she was a fan of my podcast before I came here. She's been pretty chill and cool, and she had my address because she wanted to send something, and I'm actually a bad person because I haven't been able to send it. It's been months. Send something to somebody in the LCU, and she didn't have their address, and I did, and I haven't sent it. I'm a horrible person. I'm a fucked up person. Am I the
get-
asshole? I am. But
Do we have any more of those, by the way?
Oh yeah. We'll do
fuck
more
yeah,
of
we'll
those.
get
We'll do more of
another
those.
one. Yeah,
We'll do more of those.
Beautiful.
And she had my address. I was like, I don't want anything. I'm on a diet. And she's like, no, I'm sending you a cake. Like, okay. I was like, if you send it, I'm not going to eat it. I'll like smash it in my face. I'll like smell it, but I won't eat it. And then she sent me this big ass fork to eat it with.
But
too.
you licked it, didn't you? You started like licking it at one point, if I
Yeah,
remember
'cause it was-
correctly.
it tasted-
I did watch that stream. I
tasted
just
a
don't
little
remember
bit
the
of it.
fork being introduced.
That's where the fork came from. That's where the fork came from. Lizard Squad, baby. I got them 0-day exports. You know what, Hugh? One day, you and I are gonna be sitting on a beach together, drinking dry martinis, talking about why are we drinking martinis on the beach, and then
You have a peach though. It's like one of my favorite things I have on my desk at the moment. It's like it cures ADHD. I swear to fucking God, because I feel better now.
along the sea somewhere. Dude, I gotta be real. I gotta be real with y'all. I definitely. My brain's gonna break down. We can't do an extension stream. We can't do another half an hour after this one. We got 27 minutes. We have to end it there, right? We have to.
That's fair. Look, at the end of the day, if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. Me and the Peach Gang, we're strong, you know?
We
We
have
wanted
to.
to build a cult, right?
Have to. Am I the asshole for ending the extendo stream early? We have to.
Is that a carrot?
I'm not ending it early. We are doing 27 more minutes. I'm just saying, don't send no more money. We're not supposed to be here today.
We just need tea bags so I can get the drum ham by the end of this weekend.
Drum ham.
I want to drum with ham.
That's true.
It's a really fucking good idea.
I think it's
Come
real.
on.
Here's the deal. We are going 26 more minutes. We are going 26 more minutes. We will go an extra hour if we hit the 100 out of the 10 out of 1. If we get 90 more gifted in the next
We'll go an hour
on
top of the
next
hour.
26 minutes, we'll go another hour afterwards.
I'm game for that.
That's-
Can you guys drop a tea bag? Can we get a tea bag?
Like if everybody just starts teabagging and we hit this goal, there's 90 more to drum ham, and Nightmare's gonna get a ham and turn it into a fucking drum ham live, and we're gonna make music with the ham. If we do that,
It's gonna
that's
be
then we'll
really
do an
gross.
extra hour, and that's the only way we'll do that because I'm eepy.
Some donut bullets. Did we have a donut? We did have a donut bullet, didn't we?
Damn it, huge ass is calling in and saying
Oh, damn.
we're going to tease it. We might just
We're
seize
gonna
it.
get the tea bag.
We might,
The
that's
5 tea bags, baby. Let's go.
5
Y'all
tea
come out.
bags. Huge ass just tea bag. Shark Father, among many others. I'm so tired that I'm making like simple mistakes. There, I updated it. I'm like, how do I update this?
I've been there, man.
I was gonna after we were talking, I was gonna end talking with you and go get some breakfast. I'm going to be going to sleep when this is over.
I feel you, man. I feel you. This is way later than I thought we'd be streaming for. So, I have not slept because I have to readjust my sleeping pattern for this time schedule.
Yeah.
I'm fucking game for it, though. Let's go.
I actually,
what are you drinking there?
It's a probiotic root beer. It's
I like root beer. Root beer's nice.
Keep cold prebiotic soda root beer flavored poppy. That's what it's called. It's a 30-calorie
poppy
soda that has gut biome stuff in it. It's good for your tummy.
Oh,
dude, I want everybody to hit their limit. I don't want to do another hour. I want to be done in 24 minutes. Like, I'm not trying to bait everybody. Just saying, if we did,
he's not baiting. I am. I want to drum with Ham. Okay, I actually like, and ironically, really want to do this. Like, it's not gonna be a waste of Ham because the dogs will get it after, right?
Yeah,
and we'll probably feed them live on air. I think actually it'd be really funny if we do the drum Ham and towards the end I allow them into the studio.
Yeah,
and we see how long I can drum with them trying to fucking get it. I probably will be beaten up.
We gotta make a song with the drum Ham. Bring on the hounds! Bring on the hounds! Bring on the hounds! And then we'll do a whole fucking live set with the rum ham. I gotta do rewind later tonight too. I got locked into a rave, so I definitely can't go longer than
a rave.
Yeah, we're doing a Rick Rewind rave. Zay and I are making we're combating to see who can make the better fucking AI songs about the topics that were talked about in the super chats last night. So we got a whole list of like songs that we're making to combat with. We're putting on a rave. I gotta go buy some like rave gear to look like a cute little candy flipper e-tard or something. It's gonna be weird.
That's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Dude, I already got it. 1 second. I need to pop you out. I gotta show this.
Pokegaga says, you can't legally leave a Waffle House without fighting. I have only ever been to one Waffle House, but it was like 10 times over the course of a week. And every time I went there was a completely different staff. And I went there 10 times in 1 week. I don't know how that could happen. It was never the same. It was never the same stuff.
Premonition.
Drum Ham?
Look at drum this, ham? Though. Drum Ham. Look at the fucking... I don't know how you got this photo of me, but look at the hams.
Drum Ham. Drum Ham.
Drum Ham.
Yeah, you're going to do booty
butt
bongos.
Yeah.
I got to mute you again. I forgot that...
Oh, wait.
It's all good.
There we go.
Booty butt bongos.
I forgot that when you share like an image through Discord, it'll play all the audio back. I fucking hate that so much. Damn.
So I'm going to go over here and we're going to talk about boom, boom, boom. Am I the asshole? Okay.
Wait.
We're going to do another asshole. Oh my God. This one, meta. Am I the asshole for refusing to drive my husband home from his colonoscopy?
Yes, so far.
So, I need some outside perspective. Am I the asshole? My husband went to Doc back in September. He needs a colonoscopy. I reminded him in October. In November, he had yet to schedule. I reminded him again and told him to try to schedule it before the end of the year because we hit all insurance and it's basically a free. He told me yesterday he scheduled for the 19th. We were supposed to be in New England for the holidays. He then said we needed to wait, and then after his colonoscopy, we would drive there, which means I would be driving 7+ hours by myself in the late afternoon and evening. I don't do well at night. I could do it if in the morning. I told him to RS to reschedule to after the first of the year. He said no to help save money. So he then rescheduled to next Wednesday, the 17th, and said he needed me to pick him up at 12:30. I told him I can't do that because of my job. I'm a teacher, and it's one of my busiest times of the year. He says I'm being rigid, not flexible, and selfish. Also, that I don't care about him. I explained that I can't just leave my class for 30 minutes, especially at the lunch hour. Plus, he's going to under general anesthesia. He needs somebody to be with him. Also, what if it takes longer than 30 minutes? He said you would figure it out if it was an emergency. And I said, this is not an emergency. I also told him I can't leave that day because I have parents coming in to help with a big project, a party I'm leading, and a parent conference after school. All of this was scheduled before his colonoscopy, which he did not check with my schedule. He says it's because I can't talk on the phone. I mentioned that he could do it when I get home. He says they're closed. I get home most days at 3:30. He told me to figure it out because he would do it for me. I told him I wouldn't have given him a week's notice to figure it out if something that's going to require me to take a day off of work, and it's not on me if he waited until last minute to get it scheduled. I told him to reschedule for the first of the year. I didn't care if we'd have to pay more because at this point in time, there's a lot of options with the holidays. He said no and figure it out. I said no. He says I am a shit because family's first, and now he isn't talking to me. Sounds like a shit relationship.
Sounds like a shit relationship. It sounds like they don't get along at all, does it?
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like she's the asshole? Because
I feel like she's an asshole. Yeah. But also, he's the asshole as well, right?
He put it off.
He's not accommodating what she's doing. He's put it off until last minute, until he has to absolutely get it.
He put it off, and now he's saying,
like,
I was saying, you just make it happen, right?
True. But also, the way she's being as well is way too stubborn. It's coming across a bit arsehole.
But he's
also being stubborn, right?
She's got work, and she's like,
do.
if I take all this shit off work, it's like, it's not possible. It's like, I'm a teacher. I got all these things.
Some of it, is it all work, or is some of it just like a side obligation that you've given yourself? You know, the after school shit and stuff like that, you know?
Well, if she gets off at 3:30, why doesn't he sit around there for 3 hours with a fucking colonoscopy why doesn't he wait for her for 3 hours?
To be fair, it's a good point. I waited 3 hours for you to arrive at the airport.
Right? You did.
You know,
you're a better husband.
Even fucking married.
You're a better husband than he is.
Damn. You guys worry about me and Grim. Spoiler alert.
For real. No, you waited 3 hours for me. To be fair, our ride was like 2 hours. So it was like, it did make sense to not like take a 2-hour ride.
I was happy
twice.
to anyway, to be fair. Like,
it was
nice to be.
You were very sweet to me. You got my bag when I was looking for it. You picked it up for me.
True. I was really terrified of that, by the way. I was worried I was going to get stopped by like ICE or something. I know I'm white, so I might get away with a couple of things, but I was also like in a place I've never been before. Got interrogated like fuck on my first flight into the US. Like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to this place hosted by this like influencer.
Go fat camp.
Because I'm retarded and I was honest, right? And every question I would answer, the motherfucker would have like 5 more questions. I'm like, I'm going back to fucking Wales. I'm going back to Wales. There's no way they fucking let me in. They did. And I was like, holy shit. There's no way.
Lucifina says, hey, balls. Hey, Lucifina, how you doing? We are balling out of control tonight.
Absolutely.
I think that she's not the asshole. I think that they like the husband should find someone else to pick him up if she's this busy, right?
This is what I think, right? I think they're both in the sense like, he's definitely more in the wrong, right? Absolutely. But also the way she's going about it, no, he is more in the wrong, way more in the wrong. But the way she's going about it as well comes from a level of pettiness and like, well, fuck you now.
Well, do you think it's petty? Like, he
well, not pettiness. I shouldn't have said pettiness.
He put this together like a week before, and she's got all her stuff planned, right?
True.
So
what I mean is, like, she is now. You must lie in the bed the way you made it. Go fuck yourself.
Well, she's saying
the level of stuff.
She's saying just reschedule till after the first year. Who cares if we have to pay more money? At this point, I don't want to cancel all my requirements for my job. I'm committed to my job, you know.
But Billy wants his asshole fingered.
They put a camera up there, right?
Really
have you ever gotten a colonoscopy?
Thankfully, fucking no.
I had
an enema once. That sucked.
My old podcast host was he really liked the drugs you get on when you get a colonoscopy. And he had like 4 or 5 of those motherfuckers, something big in like the course of a couple of years. He would always be excited to go get one because of the drugs. And I'm like, dude, that's wild. Hey, Man Girl says, love you, Billy. Thank you, Man Girl. Cheers.
Beautiful. Like I said, like, there's ways she could have gone about it. She's been overtly stubborn. And I get why she's been stubborn, to be fair. Because, you know,
he is being a prick in the situation.
Yeah.
Like, he's not being great. He's not being accommodating at all. He is being a bellend.
She gave him a ton of time to like set up and prepare.
But this is the problem, right? When you marry someone, you learn what they're good at and what they're not good at. And procrastination, I can't imagine that's the first time they've dealt with procrastination. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I think that she's not the asshole for saying fuck off.
She's definitely not for saying fuck off. Absolutely, you are absolutely fucking in the right. But you're married into it. You kind of got to take some kind of, you know what I mean? You love this side of them. You have to love this side.
I think this marriage might be nearing an
He's
end.
definitely the prick.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I feel like they definitely got divorced after this situation.
Like,
his asshole hurts.
If he was the breadwinner and she was at home and she was like, no, I'd be like, oh, that's shitty. Like, but she's working too. Slinky Diggy Doo says, when did Rastov get hot? I'm Billy. Rastov's gone.
Fuck you, man. You can't let me get one nice thing said about me on this show. That's actually fucked up.
Khan MVP says, I'm gonna say it. I don't like Rastov's new haircut. Yeah, it was a punishment.
Okay. The fucking Rastov, man.
That one I'll give you. I'll give you the one. I'll give you the one.
Enemy. Look, I had an enema when I was a fucking small child. And unfortunately, my dad had to be there with me, which might be why he had such a little bit of a grudge against me for a while, because he had to watch his son get a bottle shoved up his ass. It's a great moment. It's not my proudest moment.
Was it a coffee enema? Coffee's bad for kids.
Oh, it was in a hospital. I was in a hospital.
Oh.
An actual like fucking enema, like, you know?
Well, have you heard of the coffee enemas?
No.
They blow coffee into your ass and it's supposed to like invigorate you. It's a thing that's done often, a coffee enema. It's a huge holistic.
That's a common thing
often.
where you are?
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's often. Coffee enemas are a serious industry.
Why is this a thing, man?
Well, I need to know.
What is wrong?
I just had to make sure that you didn't get a coffee enema because as a child you shouldn't have coffee. Con MVP says Ellen Mayer complaining like some HOE.
I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna mellow out. I've had a little bit to drink. There's no need to get angry.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
Balls. It's balls.
I'm not fucking Ellen, you fucking cunt.
It's balls. We're chill on balls.
No. It's okay. We're chill.
We do chill things on balls. Ellen Mayer. Is it Enema Mayer or Ellen Mayer?
What did you just call me?
Well, the audience was choosing between Ellen Mayer and Enema Mayer.
Either. What do you mean? Oh my god. I'm about to bust a nut. That's actually ironic as fuck.
This is on
I'm
balls.
about to grow my third fucking ball.
This is on balls. Nuts is the other show. Nuts is with that steak guy.
Oh my god. Get the bullets. Get the ball gun. Get the ball gun. I'm ready.
You want ham and cheese? Which one do you want? Do you want
Give me the PB&J? I want to fucking go out proud.
Do you want the red peener donut bullet? The peener tip donut bullet?
No, not that one. That's fucked up. I'm just gonna catch an STD.
Could you read Poke? Oh, here's a pickleback. You ready for the This is how you rewind me.
Fuck off.
Did you see Khan? He said estrogen mare. That's probably not
Do I
legal.
look like?
You want this one? You want the baloney bullet? MediaAmmo.co. Today's episode of Balls is brought to you by the baloney bullet. If you bite the bullet, use the premium code Bologna
Keep
at
myself
MediaAmmo.co.
contained. I have a potentially, most likely fractured arm. So I'm trying not to lose my rag. But Khan, you're kind of crossing the fucking line a little bit. So maybe rein in that Canadian ass, you fucking bastard, you motherfucking penguin.
This is a mighty vigilant mood swing for someone on estrogen.
Why are we doing this?
It's usually calming.
You know what? I understand why Rostov left now. You know
what?
I get it.
It was me.
I get it.
I ran him off.
Did you just accuse him of being on estrogen too?
That's
fucked up.
You want a little pizza? You want a little piece of pizza? Pizza bullet? Oh shit!
Yeah, give me the pizza bullet. I like that one. That was more chody.
Or you can bite the pizza bullet. Fink says, "Oh snap! You two are still alive. It was an It was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident, and we're still fucking going because we're fucking retarded."
We got 10 minutes left on our impromptu extendo stream. The first time we offered it, it was like no, so we gave a little freebie. We went to we went to leave. Khan says the hot flashes are causing you to lash out with menopause mare. Why menopause mare? Dude, he just did the motherfucking. He just dropped the motherfucking bow, dropping bows on him. Get low, get low. Nah, menopause mare, macho menopause. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Is he back? Is he back? Nightmare.
Okay, what were we talking about?
While you were gone, they thought you did a really cool elbow drop. Are you okay?
No.
I
keep using the same arm.
They said when you did the elbow drop, it was like that wrestler Macho Menopause.
Oh fuck.
Macho Menopause, Randy Savage.
Why do I keep using the arm?
Yeah.
It's the same arm.
That's not okay. It's
the angle. I think it's just the ADHD.
You gonna hurt yourself. You gonna hurt yourself.
Fuck you, Khan, you fucking bastard.
Poke Gaga said, hot stove. How many fingers until it's gay? I think you're hot stove. 3 is gay. Khan says, that was cute for an old lady. Because the Ellen thing, I think, is what he's trying to get at. You look like Ellen DeGeneres.
You don't fucking say, Billy.
Dude,
that's crazy, that.
What if your new screen name was Ellen Degenerate?
I can't lift my arm. I actually can't lift my right arm right now.
You're Ellen Degenerate. Did you break your fucking arm doing elbow drops, dude?
Well, I think I fractured it yesterday.
Shit.
But I can't lift it right now.
Shit. That's not good, dude. That's not good. You have any engagements today? You're gonna need to rest that thing.
Drumming there.
Fuck. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
That's so true. You know, spoiler alert.
I feel bad. Here,
I don't.
I'll stab my masturbation hand.
Wait, you left-handed?
No, I'm not gonna stab my jerking hand. Crazy?
Oh, but you flip.
I was
right?
lying. No, this is my jerk hand. This is my sweet.
I just thought you were base. That's all. My bad.
This is the one I used to rub my eyebrow with while I play with. I'm into
the
browing.
one you use to hold your pants down while the other one does the work.
This is the one I hold my gut up with. Like, wow. We're churning butter. We're just churning butter here.
My arm really hurt.
Yeah, you fucked your shit up, dude.
It fucking sucks so bad.
This is really bad. Like that was for you got trolled pretty hard by Khan.
Bro, that metal pole fucking hurts, man. I'm not gonna lie. This apparently there's a bit of metal in the center of this can. I felt it. I really did.
Guys, can we get 10 red donos so Nightmare can afford to patch his arm up? Don't let them know that you get free health care. Don't let them know.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a red dono scam.
Guys.
It's a red dono scam. Don't let them know. Oh, my goodness. Someone please explain. How does this work? Why is this a good combo? I'm truly confused. Hugh Jess, here's the secret. Nightmare and I completely kayfabed. We scripted our entire fight before. We were at Fat Camp. We were in the car ride. It was 2 hours, and we're like, dude, this is so boring. Like, what do you want to do? I was like, let's conspire.
On a beef a month and a half from now.
Let's conspire an entire fucking fight that we'd fool everybody with, leave everybody stressed out, And then we'll start. Then we'll get Rastov to leave so we can do balls together.
Fuck.
But there's a reason we fucking shared a ride to Fat Camp. We got along very well.
That's true. We do get along, man.
Yeah, we do. We still do.
That's true.
We're just big attitudes. Lucifina says, "You're such a Karen mare." Billy, did you know that Nightmare loves the ocean sunfish and he once rode an ostrich?
I don't respond to fucking bitch cows, to be honest with you, Lucifina. Go fuck yourself.
Now, I don't mean to push buttons here. You know, we just patch things up.
But don't. You know what? Just don't.
You don't have to. Just remain silent if you don't want to answer this. Which would you rather eat, an ocean sunfish or an ostrich?
I really thought you were going to say something much worse than that, so I'm glad you said that. I'd rather fuck up an ostrich, to be honest with you. Ocean sunfish has no, quality. Fuck an ostrich. I eat the fuck out of the
think an ostrich would be awesome to eat, that big-ass bird. I want to do it. I know you're hurting. I know you're in pain. I know we're going to end in a couple of minutes. Do you think we could do a goal to cook an ostrich? Like, we'll meet up in America.
I'll catch you, Kent. That's no worries.
We'll meet up somewhere where we can get an ostrich. Maybe we'll have Poke Gaga cook it. He might be a better cook than both of us. You're a good cook. Poke Gaga's amazing.
I can cook, to be fair.
I know you can cook. If we have to, we'll have you cook it because I can't. We might have to barbecue this bitch. Khan says, Bingo Hall Mare is an ocean sunfish enthusiast. She wrote a paper on them. Have I been misgendering
What do you mean, fucking she?
Have I been
She?
It's ma'am. Macho mama paws.
It's ma'am. You need to leave.
Did Hugh just...
Fuck you, Con.
Hugh just said good combo. For some reason, I thought he says, how does this work? And I thought he was going to call us good cock, bad cock. I thought he was going to call us good cock, bad cock. Like, I'm playing...
Who's the good cock and who's the bad cock?
Well, it depends on who the perp is, right? Imagine you and I sitting there interrogating somebody. I might have to play good cock. You might have to play bad cock. You know, we might have to switch it up. All of a sudden, I'm bad cock, you're good cock. We could start an interrogation business. Con says, I could not understand what the old lady was saying. It's your what do they call that? Your Welsh ebonics? Okay. What do you
Billy,
that's not a dioc.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not.
I'm sorry.
Think of the fucking children, for fuck's sake. Okay, Con. Listen, you fucking no need having fucking bastard, okay, with your beady eyes and your flapping head. We've seen you in South Park. You all the fuckers say, hey, buddy, how's it going, guy? Fuck you, okay? Y'all have no knees. You're built like penguins as a standard Canadian build. Go fuck yourself. Change my mind. You have no knees. You walk around like fucking penguins in the wind. I can't think of anything else to say.
Here's the thing. I'm starting a poll. We only have 2 minutes, so everybody's got to vote. Okay, everybody's got to vote.
No, man. I feel like you're gonna be such a dick about this poll.
Who is good cock? Nightmare or Billy? I'm gonna leave it up to the audience.
I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. I just not expecting that.
We just need the audience. Is it good cock? Who's good cock? Who's bad cock? We're going to figure it out right now. Then we're going to start our interrogation business, and we're going to get to the bottom. We're the top interrogation business, and we will get to the bottom.
Dude, we can be like Sherlock Holmes.
And Watson? Or just we're both Sherlock Holmes?
Well, we can be like, one can be Sherlock, one can be Holmes.
True.
Bipolar, innit? True. Let's just combine personality.
We're both Sherlock. Together, we're Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock. Yeah. Sherlock Holmes, man.
What if we made a porno? What if we made a porno called Lip Lock Homo?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean, lip lock?
Yeah, instead of Sherlock Holmes, the porno is Lip Lock Homo.
I don't know about that one, I'll be honest with you.
Khan says, do you even have cities or just pubs and sheep? That's fucked. That's fucked.
We got pubs for days.
They're trolling, dude. They're trolling. All right, we've
You don't fucking say. That's crazy.
they're trolling. We've hit our goal. Now, I only won good cock by a slight margin, so we can kind of switch good cock, bad cock. In the future, Nightmare and I are going to do good cock, bad cock. We're going to interrogate people. We will set this up for the future, and then for like certain, like maybe for like a 20 or something, we'll switch.
I like that, actually. That's a pretty good idea. Like some Cluedo type shit, but with the LCU.
Yeah. We'll just bring in people or interrogate them.
Why do I feel like we're going to be interrogating fucking Booster a lot?
Dude, it's wild.
Not in that way. No, wait. Not in that way. Not in that way.
You could be good cock for Booster. You can be good cock for Booster.
Hell no!
I'm okay being bad cock for Booster. Con says Wales, so West England, right? Damn, dude.
Okay, I have no energy to give you. I mean, a lot of pain. I fucking hate you. I can't wait for you to become the 51st state. You fuck. Okay?
The 51st state or the 13th reason. He's trolling
He's
hard.
fucking reason 5 to 13, I'll be honest with you. Motherfucker's about to have a sequel on this point.
Interrogated
when
by
I thought about
balls.
leaving the LCU, I was thinking of you. Okay? How about that, fucker?
Con, you are the you.
This Canadian fuck.
You are the you in Nightmares leaving the LCU. It was all you.
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, I'm in so much pain right now.
Dude. I'm going to be real.
That's a terrible idea.
Good cock, bad cock is our new gimmick. We're going to make t-shirts and shit. We're gonna sell
Good
donuts. Gerard the Red says, why do I get the feeling it's gonna be Clues crossover to generic Dick Tracy?
Maybe. You should be so lucky, guys, you know?
Are you gonna go take care of that arm?
Probably, yeah. I think I actually do need to go see someone about it, to be fair, and find out. I mean, I feel like if it's a fracture, like I think it is, they're not going to do anything, right?
Probably
they're gonna put me
not.
in one of them strap things. That's
Do you have
me.
a strap
I can't
thing?
Be doing that. Oh, I got plenty. I got a first aid kit downstairs. I keep doing stupid shit.
If you do try to drum today, don't overdo it. Right? Check yourself in between everything, because this could be something that makes it harder for you to drum in the future. Right? You got to give yourself a little healing. You're like, dude, I live my life a quarter pounder at a time.
That is actually pretty big. Yeah, absolutely.
We're going for midnight McChickens, motherfucker. We don't stop. We don't stop.
Do you know, I will say this has been a really good episode, though. I've had a lot of fun.
Yeah. The fact that
Beyond elbow dive in a fucking chair.
we almost stopped this thing, and then accidentally I forgot to end stream.
Yeah.
It's pretty gangster.
And we end up going back into it just completely randomly. It's interesting. Talking about anal beads and shit. Who would have thought?
Pretty good. Hey, thank you guys for hanging with us. Nightmare's going to rest that arm. I'm going to rest this brain. And we will see you again. Who knows when? Definitely next week when the new schedule starts up. And who knows, maybe this stream never ends. I don't know. Nightmare, you just want to say anything before we go?
Again, the All About Tower was supported, except you can. Fuck yourself.
Wrecked. I'm going to double check that nobody's live before I kick us off. Just looking for that redirect. See if we can link to anybody. Lolcow balls. It's all balls. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. We are. Go Overlord says, hope you guys get prime time.
I'm going to be in a full body cast. Let's go.
For real. All right. Yeah, there's nobody to push off to. Actually, Lolcow test is upcoming.
That's a fair bit of time away, to be fair.
Well, there you go. There's the redirect. All right, guys. Con MVP says, Wales isn't a country, it's a regional accent. Oh, shit. So I gotta show your face, because we had the,
Your entire identity has been more exacerbated and more interested through South Park. Go fuck yourself, okay? Fuck you, you bastard.
Shit.
I have no words to say to you, Khan. You disrespect me in more ways than ever. You've been speaking to Josh too much. Never trust an Englishman.
Good night, everybody, and everybody who said good night. Help you have a good morning when you wake up. Later.
Oh, well.